Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, we back again for another episode of the Raider Rundown, another live reaction to the Raiders' tough loss to the Detroit Lions, man. It was tough today, 26-14. You lose by 12. Like most of the time, bro, the Raiders were in this game. For most part, the Raiders were in this game. Defense balled out yet again. Marcus Peters with a pick six. You know, he made up for his horrendous tackling last week. Max Crosby with a fumble. Just multiple things the defense did today to really get themselves going. But once again, offense shits the bed. So as we wait for more people to hop in here, man, you know, we reacted to the Raiders' loss. It's a tough loss, man. Offense shits the bed. And there's a number of problems with this offense. And there's a number of things we're going to have to get into tonight, this evening, as we go ahead and dissect what's wrong with this offense. Now, I might have some guests joining in live as we wait for more people to come in here, but just my immediate reaction is just like, I don't know why this one hits so hard, bro. I don't know why this loss hits as hard as it does. When you're looking at so many things the Raiders could have done to get themselves back in this game, you're looking at so many things the Raiders could have done to literally have a chance to win this game, bro. And they fuck it off in a multitude of ways. I mean, the offense just has no goddamn rhythm. And we can complain as much as we want about certain things of the offense, but just the offense as a whole has no rhythm. And to me, with better quarterback play, bro, we win games. That's just point blank simple. With better quarterback play, we win games. And there are certain things that we're going to get into tonight that I feel like, some of it's on Josh. Not some of it. Most of it's on Josh McDaniels. Because you run the fucking offense. That's what you do. Josh McDaniels is the offensive guru. And he came in here to expand upon the offense. Now, my hot take, bro, his decision-making is what's going to get his ass fired. His decision-making is what is going to kill us, bro. Just deciding to go with Garoppolo, deciding to go with Brian Hoyer last week, multiple late game decisions you made. This game, not too many boneheaded ass decisions, but what much can you do when your quarterback is playing like absolute ass? What can you do? You know what I mean? It's just like you can scheme it up, which he does, you know, and there's multiple times today it was schemed. He schemed some shit open. But for whatever fucking reason, your quarterback is just ass. Just whatever reason it is, bro. You know, we can, and I'm not, before I say it, a lot of shit I'm going to say, trust me, I've already said Josh McDaniels needs to go. I've said it already. All right, I've said it in videos, I've said it in lives, you can go back, I've already said Josh McDaniels ain't the guy. All right? So don't come in with no bullshit. He's not the guy. But today, we talking about today, I can't really, what the fuck is he supposed to do? You feel what I'm saying? Now, realistically, yes, you can come to me and say, like, yeah, you know, it's on him for putting Jimmy in there. Sure, it's on him for putting Jimmy in there. And like I've already said, I want Aiden O'Connell in there. So that ain't no fucking secret, right? I've already said I want Aiden O'Connell in there. I want him to go in there and just operate the offense and be that steady presence. But they're gonna roll with Jimmy because they paid him that money. Fine, that's what they do. But then it's like, you think he tells that motherfucker to throw in the double coverage? Is that what you think? Like this is the shit I'm trying to wrap my brain around, bro. Which he probably trying to wrap his brain around too. Like I said, you can come to me and say, yeah, he picked Jimmy, whatever the case, whatever. But come on, bro. He's telling this motherfucker to throw in a triple coverage, bro, like this. He's telling this motherfucker to have happy feet and throw check downs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do from the sidelines when the quarterback play is this ass, this bad, right? And then we're going to get into another topic. I'm having a debate with my guys right now on the network. Yeah, the offensive line is not the greatest offensive line in the world. And, you know, some of y'all can come at me if you want to. This offensive line is not the greatest offensive line in the world, but they're not the fucking worst offensive line either. I don't want to hear that shit because now we're gonna get the narrative that Jimmy don't have enough fucking time to throw the ball. Really? Are we really gonna start saying that shit? Jimmy does not have enough time to throw the football. Are we serious? Come on, bro. Let's be real here. Let's be fucking real. This man has enough time to throw the ball. Like I said, they're not the greatest offensive line in the world. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to paint them as the top 15, whatever offensive line. But to paint them as like damn near the 30th or 32nd, no, bro, they're not that bad. They are not that bad. Jimmy's that bad. Jimmy's historically that bad. Like, this is the fucking problem, right? And yes, somebody's going to come to me and say they had 6 sacks today. I understand. But are all 6 sacks on the offensive line? Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Because if all 6 sacks were on the offensive line, you would very well notice that shit. Very well. Right, motherfuckers? Now, there was a couple times motherfuckers came scot-free. A couple times motherfuckers came scot-free today. And I put the one that Anzalone got, right? That I think that one happened because Mumford immediately left the game. And as soon as Illuminor came in, the communication was all fucked up. So they attacked that weakness. That's what I thought. But there were multiple times, bro, Jimmy's holding on to that motherfucker so long, bro. So long. Like, if we're going to really talk about the offensive line, bro, I mean, last year, motherfuckers had no problem saying that Derek Carr was holding the ball too long. Am I correct? Man, we had no problem. And no way, shape, or form am I saying I want Derek Carr back. But I am saying, right, we had no problem saying Derek was holding the ball too long last year, and that accounted for some sacks. Jimmy doing the same shit, but worse. Worse. Bro, this motherfucker is holding on to the ball for I don't know how long, bro. We can go back and count how many goddamn seconds sometimes he has to throw the ball to make a terrible decision. This has been year long. And like I said, in no way, shape, or form is the offensive line the greatest offensive line in the world. They're not. Like I said, I'm not trying to paint them like they're top 15 offensive line. But to come to me and to say they are the reason why Jimmy isn't playing well, they're the reason why Brian Hoyer didn't play well. Come on, bro. Stop. Jimmy, bro, is the reason that this fucking offense is not moving, bro. It's Jimmy. Solely, bro. And I'm not going to say, I mean, like, it's hard to say solely because at the end of the day, right, it's everybody. It's fucking everybody. But primarily the main position that needs to play well is not playing well. And you can see it. Bro. There's no way, shape, or form the Raiders should have lost by the amount they lost tonight, bro. Realistically, bro, this should have been another one of them games like Buffalo. Another one of them games like Chicago. Damn near was, right? But the amount of times the Raiders were still in this game, nah, bro. They shouldn't have been in this game the way they were. And you can't tell me with better quarterback play, we don't fucking win this game. I don't want to hear it. Now, before I continue on my fucking rant, I'm going to go ahead and bring in one of my guys in here, bro. And we're going to talk our shit, man. One of my guys from the network, my man, CT De Niro, Real Men Are Raiders. What's going on with you, my guy?
What up, man?
Man, bro, hey, how you feeling? How you feeling about the loss, man? How you feeling after this?
I'm doing my best Josh McDaniels impression. I want the hat low. I ain't trying to make eye contact.
Yep.
I might say a whole lot of ums and you knows right now, but bro, like exactly like before you brought me in right now, man, exactly what you said. I didn't even expect us to be this close in this game and for us to be like literally right there and how you said it. You hit that shit nail on the head, put it in the coffin. If we had a better quarterback, we win this fucking game right now, dude. Like I'm done with Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm done with Jimmy Glass. Like he's turning away and moving away from the pass and closing his eyes and bracing for impact before he even gets the ball out. Like,
bro,
man,
and you pointed that shit out in the chat, bro. And you're 100% Correct, bro. Because I mean, like I keep saying, the offensive line is not the best, but it's like when your quarterback is that fucking timid. And what's up, everybody in the chat, bro? I don't mean to ignore all y'all. I'm just getting my shit off, But when your quarterback is that fucking timid, bro, you're gonna lose most of the fucking games, right? And he's making bad decisions. You feel what I'm saying? He's not making good fucking decisions whatsoever, bro. No. And look, and it don't help, right? And it don't help that when you do have a chance to grab momentum, your star fucking players don't make plays. And this is what I'm saying. Yes, I think Josh McDaniels gonna get fired, but how much of that shit today can you put on that man? For real.
Yeah, no, facts. No, I agree with you.
You know what I mean? I know we call a lot of shit on McDaniels as a fan base, bro. But sometimes, bro, you gotta look at this shit objectively, bro. How much can you put on this coach, bro? Devontae Adams dropping fucking 5-yard slant routes. That's on McDaniels, bro. You feel me? Like how much more? It doesn't help that they're doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like he gets no love. McDaniels get no love, and I'm not in no way, shape, or form saying he should keep his job because I think he's gonna get fired. But at the end of the day, we gotta call a spade, bro. Hey. Like today, it's not on him, bro. Today it's not on him.
No, I agree with you 100%, dude. You even said it in the chat, like for him to talk all the shit he talked and say he wants the ball and say he this and this and this and the offense needs to run through him and it's gonna be better through him. Like exactly what you said, dude. It's a 5-yard slant route.
Come on, son.
Come on. And not only that, but there's no excuses when both your hands touch the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like both. I get it. It was a little low. It might have been a little bit behind him.
Shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But still, at the same time, like, dude, like exactly how you said. Like, I cannot agree with you more on this shit right now. You're calling yourself one of the, if not the arguably best wide receiver in the National Football League, and you drop a 5-yard slant route where you could have picked up a first down. Like
CT, cause check me out, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Yes, it's true. The pass was low. And I'm giving you that. And everybody wants to say that. But
I mean, it touched both his hands, though. It touched both his hands.
I say this on my channel all the time about two motherfuckers, bro. Max and him. What's understood don't need to be explained because I know what they gonna do. That shit right there, bro, inexcusable from him. Bro, inexcusable. You feel what I'm saying? Look at Max. Look what Max is doing. That shit I expect. You feel what I'm saying? Like as a Raider fan, bro, we don't have much to look forward to, but I expect Max to do the shit he did tonight. I do. Yeah. With Devontae, bro, I expect him to bring that motherfucking catch in, bro. It's not no fuck. Like we talking about Hall of Fame shit with him.
Yes.
Fuck that, bro. You gotta pull in that goddamn slant, bro. You can't blame Josh McDaniels about that. We talking about this man in the gold jacket, and that shit right there is inexcusable.
And we're going on back-to-back weeks with him having bad drops. And it's not only bad drops, but it's bad drops in position.
Costly.
Costly
drops.
Yeah, exactly. Costly drops, first downs, touchdowns. Like we're talking about a whole new set of downs, whole new opportunities. And you're dropping, like I said, I get it. It was a little bit behind him. It might have been a little low, but it touched both of his hands. It's
bro. That's a catch that motherfucker pulls in, bro.
There's no excuses. No excuses.
You know what I mean? What's up, everybody in the chat?
Yeah, no excuses.
What's up, Vash? How you doing, bro?
And for us to be
Titan, I'm sure he knows. Oh, you can see he know it because he slammed his helmet and shit on the sideline.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
he know because look, bro, he catches that fucking ball, bro. It's a new set of downs. We like, and the offense has been struggling, but we like, oh shit, you feel what I'm saying? We driving now. We're still in range to score some shit, but there, like, it fucks the whole momentum, bro. And it's like sad to say, yeah. This is the game to me that got Josh McDaniels fired. Because I said it on my shit, and I'm not saying he's going to get fired tonight, but I am saying this is the shit that's going to make Mark Davis be like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, he might not be it.
Especially for their record to be what it was. And it's like, I don't want to say this game's worse than the Bears game, but I didn't expect us to be this close in it. I didn't expect us to be this close in it.
That's why it's tough, bro.
to see Garoppolo come out and like on the first drive throw a pick, it's just like,
Oh,
man, here we go,
bro, when
here we
he
go
threw
again.
that interception after the fucking fumble, was it a fumble?
Yeah.
After he threw it after the fumble, bro, I was like, oh my God, bro.
And you see it. It's like, man, there's two dudes right there. Devontae Adams is he when he threw it, he had to be at the beginning of the end zone. Dude, lead your receiver and put that shit to the corner
Hey,
of
when
the
Leo,
back
Leo
of the
said it, bro.
end
Leo
zone.
said it. You feel what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He said
he
it in the
said it.
chat. Lead that
Yeah,
motherfucker to the end.
yep,
But look,
yeah. Throw it to the back of the end zone. Like Devontae
but
was
he ain't got
right
that
there.
arm
But what does he
talent,
do?
bro. Like, that's the problem. He ain't got that fucking that's why I want a young motherfucker so bad, bro. And
There's
granted,
like no effort behind his throws. Like
that
none.
type of throw right there requires some special shit. If you
Yeah.
gonna hit Devontae in the back of it, like you know that, like that's a throw that only some motherfuckers can make. Like, I hate to say it because I don't like hyping this motherfucker up, but Justin Herbert, he makes that throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna make Joe Burrow, he gonna make that throw.
I mean, I honestly want to say like 7 out of 10 professional quarterbacks know to make that throw.
You feel
You know what I'm saying?
throw it out
Like
of
you're
bounds.
a professional, dude.
Throw
Like you
it
get
out of
paid
bounds because you know
millions
you
of
ain't got
dollars.
that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Throw it out of bounds. Get it out of there. But he chooses to try to fit it into the double coverage. And this is what I'm saying. Like, what can we do? What can the coaching staff do? Like, goddamn. Like, it's like, well, fuck. Like, it's like McDaniels is trash for sure, but it's like, fuck. Like, this is historically bad.
Yeah, and we've talked about our previous quarterback, you know, having happy feet and everything like that. But Garoppolo's tap dancing back there. I don't care what anybody says. That fool is tap dancing to a rhythm back there, and
my God,
he. There's no way the way he's jumping off of his feet the way he is that he's going to be able to get any kind of like serious effort behind any of those throws that he tries to make. You know, because everything comes from the feet to the legs, you know, like the whole motion starts from the bottom, you know. So for him to be, you know, dancing back and forth, you look at like 9 out of his 10 throws, they're off the back of his foot.
Look,
you know,
bro.
there's nothing behind his throws. There's absolutely no strength or effort or anything behind his throws because 9 out of 10 times he's throwing off the back of his foot. And
you're not fucking lying. But nothing you saying is a lie, brother. I agree with everything you're saying. And this, and the sad reality is this. I'm gonna put it on the Sinister Titan, right? Because he has a comment. McDaniels needs to admit that he made the wrong choice going with Jimmy G, but he won't. Look, bro, there's only one way this motherfucker can save his job at this point. I think we said it from like months back. AOC? It's the only way. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, right?
The only way.
I mean, because this is it. Because if AOC is bad, he gets fired. He gets fired, right? But he has to take that goddamn chance to say this kid is gonna make us better. Because if he does not, and he keeps rolling with Jimmy, bro, he ain't gonna get no more leash. And by the bye week, he's going to get fired. By the bye week, he'll get fired. I'm just saying, bro, you about to play the Giants. They just traded away Leonard fucking Williams, bro. They're on their third string quarterback. Why not? Why not? Bro, just play him, bro. There's nothing. You just lost prime time television, bro. Your Jimmy G, your quarterback, bro, prime time television gave you 14 or whatever fucking point. He didn't even give you the last 7 for real. No. We realistically scored 7 points as an offense.
7 points. Yep.
So Jimmy G, that quarterback, the veteran, gave you 7. Brian Hoyer looked shitty. By all means, bro, yes, AOC did not do good in the first half of that Chargers game, but that second half was all the fuck I needed to see to be like, all right, bro. And even last week, when he came in and was like, fuck it, all right, like, bro, I don't care. I want this motherfucker to start, and that's the only way Josh McDaniels will save his job. If this kid comes in and does something, at least makes the offense competitive. At least makes it competitive.
I mean, but it's not only that, but if anything, I think AOC coming in at the end of that Bears game just even further intrigues my interest. Like, what if he would have gone in there at the beginning of the second half?
Halftime.
Like at halftime, right after half. You know, like what if he would have went in there, started the third quarter? Like, would we have had a chance? Like, I mean, he went in there everybody wants to call it garbage time, but call it what you want it, man. He got us down there and he got points on the board. You know, like what give him a fair chance. Let him get some practice. Let him get everything. You know, like I said it before in our previous shows, dude. Like I wanted to see him play at least 3 games consistently. You know, at least at the least 2. Like give us something to compare back to back. You know, like not 2 quarters here and a whole game, but with no practice with the starters. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Josh McDaniels is if like you said, if he was smart, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep rolling with Jimmy Garoppolo after seeing what he's put up after 8 weeks?
Come on, bro. Like he knows it. I swear he knows it.
We're halfway through the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know,
you make the point, bro. Like, we're damn near halfway through the season. Do you expect the change? Like, what the fuck are you expecting for real? Like,
exactly.
Are we really expecting this man to flip the switch and be like, oh shit, I'm about to throw for 250 now? 250. A tub. You feel what I'm saying? 250 in a tub a game, no interceptions. This man is on a historic pace for interception, CT. Historic.
He is breaking all the wrong records is what he is doing as a fucking Raiders head coach.
Like,
he is breaking none of the records we want broken. None of the records we want broken that we want to go down with our name tied to it as a Raider. This motherfucker done tied our name to it with his shitty ass coaching and his poor decision making and everything. And now,
like,
in NFL history, we're tied to his ass. Like,
you know, and I definitely agree. You know, should have gone with Stiddy or fuck it. Get a rookie. Rookie, which we're gonna have to fucking do anyway.
Yeah,
if Aiden O'Connell ain't the fucking guy, so you might as well have did it this year.
You know what? One of the funniest shits I saw after the Bears game was that I don't know who it was, but this dumb motherfucker had a blue check mark by his name, something on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. But this dude straight said that Brian Hoyer starting that game was going to be good for his development. What fucking development? The dude been in the league for how long? What is he gonna develop that we don't already know?
Like, this is my point. This is my thing, and this is why in the offseason I was like, bro, just draft a rookie. Just get a rook. Because it's like at this point, bro, we're gonna have to fucking do it anyway. We're gonna have to do it anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's no fucking way around it. Next year, because regardless of it, if AOC don't show what the fuck he's supposed to show, you bet your ass. There is a new quarterback next year. Don't give a fuck who it is. Get somebody. There's a multitude of quarterbacks in this goddamn draft I'll be fine with. Multitude.
Yeah. And I think a number of us have said it in our chat that we're in. Like, I don't think we're just a quarterback away. You know, so if we do get Caleb Williams or whatever, like is that really going to be the right move for the team under Josh McDaniels after seeing what he does? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's hard to say, right? Because if you look at it tonight, you'd say, shit. If I can switch out Caleb Williams for Jimmy right now, shit. You feel what I'm saying? We have a better fucking chance.
I hear exactly where you're coming from.
And that's just my whole point. And yeah, I don't really feel like we're a quarterback away. But then again, I didn't think this defense was going to play the way it's playing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I thought the defense was going to take a step up, but not this much. I didn't think they was going to be this good. So now if they're this good.
That's a good point, though.
You feel what I'm saying? And I can get an off season of signing a motherfucker. If I can get a good off season of signing a good defensive roster, then you can't tell me without a good quarterback, this team right here can't just make the playoffs at least.
Yeah, you're talking that shit right now. Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like, that's a good point.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You switch out Jimmy Garoppolo for, let's just think big, for Caleb Williams or Drake May right the fuck now, bro. I swear to you, we'd be more competitive than what the fuck we are now.
I bet you put up at least more than 20 points.
You feel what I'm saying?
I bet you put up at least more than 20 points, fam.
Turnovers, bro, with all this shit right here that we got, bro. And it's oh my God, bro. And that's what I'm saying. And none of us thought the defense was going to take this big of a leap. And this is my thing. How the fuck can you get, if McDaniels gets fired, how can you get rid of Patrick Graham, bro? How do you do that?
Yeah, I honestly don't. A lot of people are saying like, like the defense ain't really per. I honestly, when I say a lot of people, I think like people just like kind of like regurgitating what they see online, other people saying or whatever, because people that are kind of tied to the team, they kind of have no they have what's the word I'm looking for? Like they have to talk good about the team no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when other fans follow that stuff online, like they just kind of see that and they're like, "Oh yeah, like that must be true." But I mean, you know the group that we're in, dude. We don't listen to that bullshit. We see the game for what it really is. You know what I'm saying? And when we share everything. So to for you to make that point and see like may like I honestly agree with you. If we did have a better quarterback, like how you said, if we had someone else in there right now, yeah, those chains would be moving, no doubt. No
I'm
doubt.
just,
Chains would
I'm
be
just
moving.
saying, bro. Like a motherfucker that can use his legs a little
Yeah.
bit. You know what I mean? Like
Not even that, but just even get the ball more than 20
get the
yards down the
ball
field.
past 20 plus fucking yards, 15 plus, and has a lively arm. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I want a motherfucker that got a whip now. Finally, like I want to see a
Yep.
quarterback. I'm seeing all these quarterbacks each and every week, bro. These modern new style quarterbacks making some unbelievable throws, bro. I'm like, when the fuck can we do that?
Yep.
Finally, you know what I mean? That's all I want. That's what
Yeah.
I want to see. And not only that, bro, like we said, Jimmy back there tap dancing and shit, bro, holding the ball. You can't tell me a couple times, bro, some of these fresher led quarterbacks ain't going to take the fuck off and get a first down.
Yeah.
That's how the NFL is now. And granted, we just played a team that don't really do that, right? But at the end of the day, it's a different type of offense they have going on over there. There's a whole different type of shit, different system, and they got a top 5 offensive line. So I don't even want to it's a whole different thing.
They're running all over us. They ran
My God, bro.
over us tonight with that
That
rookie
offensive line is real.
Yeah, no,
We got more pressure than I thought we was gonna get, though. I will say that.
I ain't even gonna like knock them for that, because it's NFL, everybody gets paid to do what they do, and there's good players on every team, so but for us to not be able to stop the run after the second quarter, like after seeing what they were doing, like, okay, are we gonna try to stop the run at any time now? Like at any time.
They attacked that edge the whole second half, bro. They went back there and adjusted that shit, and the whole second half went in there and attacked the edge and got Jahmyr Gibbs on the edge on our ass. And of course, he has the breakout game against us. It always happens. You know what I mean? It always happens.
It always does. I mean, what was it? The quarterback from the Bears last game. Now this rookie running back this game,
right? And Jahmyr Gibbs is actually real.
That ain't taking nothing away from him.
Yeah,
that's facts. But like you were saying though, like imagine if we were to like look at it in a mirror and we actually had a quarterback. Like a lot of people giving Josh Jacobs a lot of shit for him not having the year that he had last year. But just imagine if you're a defensive coordinator for the other team and you knew that their quarterback couldn't get it 30 yards down the field. Man, stack the box.
I'm gonna blitz your ass and stack the box.
Yeah, make them run it and make them earn that shit, because all they're gonna do is dink and dunk, nickel and dime, all that shit. And right now we can't even do that. We can't even do that right now.
Bro, they dared this man to go deep. That's all they did. They were like, just go deep, bro. I don't give a fuck if you do. I don't care what you do.
Players were saying that too, that they were daring us to throw the ball because that they knew that they knew that they couldn't, and especially we had Hoyer in there.
And what's crazy, bro? And what's crazy, Jacobs had more room and looked better tonight than he has all season.
Yeah.
All season.
I gotta give it to you. Yeah, he had some big plays. I think a few of us were talking about that he started looking like the old Jacobs from last year.
And that's my point, and that's what I was saying in the chat, bro. Like, so then if we're saying that, how can we really blame this offensive line like that today?
Yeah,
we're talking about specifically for this game. I'm not talking about the season, bro. We're talking about this game, bro. Yeah. There's no way I can justifiably sit there and say that offensive line was the reason we lost and the offense is this bad today.
Yeah. And not only that, but I mean, when the fucking quarterback holds the ball for 10 seconds, I mean, there's only so much the offensive line could do, like real shit.
Like, yes, Jacobs, he's been having to make people miss in the backfield the whole season. But today, bro, was the most push I've seen. The most push. Your boy finally was able to get to 4 steps, 4 yards without being touched, and then able to make a move on the linebacker or some shit.
Get into
or
that
some second level
secondary.
shit.
Yeah. Get into that secondary.
Today was the day that I finally got, and we finally saw him breaking tackles in the second level, bro. But it's what can you say? It's a couple things here and there that take us off fucking schedule and take us off where we need to be. And a couple missed throws here and there that get us in fucking second and third and long, and we can't overcome second and third and long. That's why our first downs are so fucking crucial, so vital. We gotta get good yardage on first down, because if we don't have no confidence that we're gonna get no third and long at all.
No, that's just facts. Just like how you said, like you know my position on McDaniels rundown. You know how I feel about him. I express that shit on a daily.
Yep.
But I gotta agree with you and say that this wasn't on the play calling. This wasn't on time management. This wasn't on, like none of that. This was strictly on, I think, on the defensive side, us not being able to stop the run. And on the offensive side, it comes down to purely our quarterback play. Like that, there's point blank period. Like I don't want to sit here and say that I thought all the plays were bad play calls or anything like that. I thought some of them actually set us up to actually, move the chains and everything like that. Like that one to Devontae Adams, even the one in the end zone. If it would have been executed right, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it pretty much.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So I totally fucking agree with you, and I hate to even I'm getting sick to my stomach saying it. Like it ain't on McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't on McDaniels. Like this comes down to strictly players executing and having to do what they have to do as players in their positions. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the wild thing, right? And this is the wild thing.
And that's what makes it so fucking frustrating, man. We're right there against this goddamn team. They're a 5-2 team, man.
There you go. And this is what's the crazy part, right? We talked about the meeting earlier today that they had.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that until you made that video.
So
shout out to you
this
for
is
your
my
content,
thing,
bro.
The meeting, you talking about meetings, and it was a player speaking up thing. And today it's the players who fucked up.
Nothing off limits. Like,
come on, bro. Then at that point, McDaniels has all liberty to walk into that locker room and say, well, you got the shit off your chest, didn't you? You got what you said, what you needed to fucking say. And now look, you feel what I'm saying? And now that's not nobody pointing fingers or nothing, but I'm just saying, y'all motherfuckers, I mean, in their mind, there are, I best believe, I've been part of teams, bro. You can't tell me there's 53 motherfuckers in there. There ain't some people like, I don't know about this motherfucker.
Facts. That's cold hard.
Motherfuckers in there, bro. There's a group of them saying that. There's a group of them. But then this game right here gives liberty to be like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because now here we are, bro. You feel what I'm saying? This is what we do.
Facts.
As a player, you voiced your frustration. Everybody got the shit off their chest, bro. And I know some of you 53 motherfuckers think it's my fault. We have this record. That's cool. So cool. Voice your frustration. But you can't come out here and do that shit. And I know them offensive motherfuckers said some shit. I know they did. Because what can the defense really say? Yeah. What is the defense walking in that meeting saying? Like, oh, we need to change. They playing out their fucking mind. What do they need to change?
The defense been keeping our head above water for as long as we've been competitive in games. Like if it wasn't for our defense, we wouldn't be as close as we were.
And had that meeting.
Yeah, that's fact.
That's who it was, bro. And all of them, because they frustrated. Cool. But if you gonna talk that shit, you better come out here and do what you supposed to fucking do, right? Yeah. And now we got to bring it back on McDaniels, right? Because I've already said he ain't the guy too. I've submitted the fact, and I know how you feel. But we got to bring it back on McDaniels.
Wasn't on him. He still ain't the guy. That's just how I feel on him. He still ain't the guy.
But he's not, and I definitely feel that way as well. I think it's just time for new blood. But you got to bring it back on him now because we pointed this out, and I know I pointed this out. One, you were imperative to go with Aiden O'Connell for last week because you needed to see if he played good. Okay, and why? Because I was holding out hope that if you go with O'Connell last week and he plays well, you can fuck with him this week.
Yep, start him again.
And I
not
knew
rush Jimmy back and shit.
that's the thing, bro. I said it last week on all y'all shows, bro.
And
You're really about
you
to
said it
fucking
too.
bring.
If they
You're
start
gonna bring
Hoyer,
Jimmy
they're
back
gonna
off
bring
the
Jimmy
back,
back.
bro.
Called that
Off the
shit.
back. Yeah, that's what I'm
Nail on
saying.
the
Like, you
head,
can't
homie.
do that, bro. You can sell it today, like you said, bro. I really and they tried to say he 100%, bro. But I think what you saying is why he was doing that back shit. I think that's why. Or he didn't got hit a couple times, bro, and he's oh shit, like you know what I mean. I'm not trying to get hit right now. You brought Jimmy back with no rhythm whatsoever off a fucking back injury, bro, and he already from the beginning of the game was taking shots. And I'm not saying that's the offensive line fault. I'm just saying he's running and shit. They hitting him and doing all, bro. He's taking shots from the beginning of the game.
Even with the
Wasn't ready.
protection he had, he even with the protection he had, he still looks scared at times. Like he's back there tap dancing, bro. You see him, like you know what I'm saying, like front back. Like I mean, dog, like how you gonna get any kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like any kind of rhythm in your throw, man. Like
and I want to say this, bro. Let me know if you agree with me. Because I know we've been around sports for a minute. We've all everybody in this chat, you know, you watch Raider football, maybe not good years, but you watch football to its capacity.
Yeah.
When certain quarterbacks drop back, bro, you feel calm. As a fan, you like, all right, bro. Like I watch certain quarterbacks, and you like, oh, okay. If he releases that motherfucker with a certain oomph, you like, oh yeah, that's a completion. You can tell. And I'm not gonna lie, with Derek Carr to a certain degree, we watched him for a while, and like when he released that bitch with a certain with a whip, you like, oh yeah, bro, that bitch is going to somebody. Or when he dropped back and he sees some shit, you like, okay, cool. With Jimmy, bro, every time he drops back, bro, I feel nervous. I swear to God.
Dude. I hold my breath every time he fucking drops back for a pass.
I never feel calm.
No,
bro. Like every time he drops back, bro, I never feel easy. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to be some circus shit that's about to happen right now. Some clown shit.
And like touching on what you just said about other quarterbacks in the league, like when you see them drop back, like it's a rhythm. You know, like they're in a flow, you know, so it's a bounce, read, you know, like maybe a tap of the ball and throw the ball. When you see Jimmy back there, he's just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like there's no rhythm into what he's doing. Like he looks totally out of sync of what the offense is doing. His throws, I called it before, are gonna get people hurt, and they have. Like he floats the ball too much. He don't put no effort behind it. He don't put no strength behind it. I don't know if it's from the foot injury, now the back injury. He got hit in the knee. Next thing you know, he has a concussion. I don't fucking know what's coming next with this guy. You know what I'm saying? So like,
well, if we keep the trajectory next week,
all I know is that I think it was, I can't remember who it was in our chat. I think it was Leo that said it, but we keep putting in Garoppolo for a week or two, and then he gets hurt and he comes out, and then we start Hoyer, and then maybe we'll start O'Connell. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like that there's no way our offense is going to be able to build any kind of chemistry like that. You know, you have a quarterback that missed all of preseason, and now he's in there for 2 weeks, and then he's out for a week and a half, and then he's in there for a week, and then oh shit, he got hurt again. Now he's out again. It's like how the fuck is our offense supposed to build any kind of chemistry? How is Garoppolo supposed to know when and where to hit Devontae on those double teams? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rhythm, no chemistry in this offense, and I honestly think it starts with McDaniels, because he's the one that brought in these players, and he thought these were the ones that were going to get it done. But we all knew what Jimmy Garoppolo was before he even started a game for us.
Yep, we all knew. I didn't want him. I didn't want him at all, bro. I was just like, go to real.
We got him because no one else wanted him. Who the fuck else wanted him? No one else made any bid for him. There was no bidding war on Garoppolo. Like, who the fuck is gonna want some guy that he's played 5 years with the 49ers, or 5 or 6 years, and he was injured for 3 of them?
Bro, like, we all wanted different options in the off season. Like, I know I wanted a multitude of options. Shit. Go with man. The way this motherfucker's playing, go with Lamar. Why didn't you do that? Right, the way this motherfucker's playing, Aaron Rodgers. Dear God, imagine, bro. You want to talk about how this team could fucking
I didn't
be,
want
bro?
I didn't want Aaron Rodgers neither.
I know, I get it, but imagine that. Imagine this motherfucker on this team and this defense playing like that, bro. I'm just saying. If Aaron Rodgers was on this fucking team and that defense is playing the way it's playing, bro, you can't tell me we don't win that fucking game right there. Stop, bro.
We'd at least be like 5-3, 6-2.
5, bro. We'd at least have a very positive. We'd have a very positive record right now.
And not only that, but I think the most important thing is having the structure and and someone who's competent at that position. It gives you confidence as a fan. Like almost any game we go into, we might be able to win. Yeah, like we have the players to do it. We have the skilled players at the right positions to make plays and win games. So the fact that we're not doing it is so fucking frustrating, you know, and to know that it all starts at the head coach, the play calling, all that shit. But like you said, I honestly, when I think about today's loss, I don't think about McDaniels. I don't. And it's crazy. It's crazy for me not to think about McDaniels and put him number one on the shit list for this loss, because honestly, I don't think it comes down to him. You know, there was a lot of plays that the players did not do what they were supposed to do in the times they needed to do it. And that's the most important thing, in the time that they needed to do it. Yeah. You know, like that's like we have too much skill on this team for us to be where we're at right now. And we haven't even put up past 20 points, and we have arguably the best wide receiver in the fucking league. We got one of the best defensive ends, or you know, in the league. Like our defense is coming together. And honestly, what's that dude's name? Number 69, Austin?
Butler,
no, not
Adam
Austin. Butler, dude, he's coming through on the interior on the defense.
You look good today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it was him that helped him get the he was the other half of the sack of the safety with Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? So to see our interior just doing that shit, and like you said, for our defense to be where we're at right now, and to see our offense just so disappointing, it fucking hurts, man. It hurts.
It does, bro. And it's like, okay, where do we go from here? What's the basis, bro? Like, because now you go into, well, you're at home next week, but you play the Giants. Like I said, I kept saying this. The Raiders that gave us no confidence that they can win any game.
I know Daniels has been looking better, though, from what I heard. I think Saquon's out for the year, right?
Nah, he's playing.
Oh, he's playing? I know he got hurt earlier in the season.
They're gonna run all over our ass. That's what's gonna be. But see, this is the thing, right? You play the Giants next week.
We couldn't stop the run for anything.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna do. So they're gonna try to do that. And the Raiders, the offense, they gave us no hope that we're gonna be able to fucking win any game. So then now it's gonna be a struggle. Yeah, and then after them, you play the fucking Jets, and you think our offense look bad now? Oh my God, they're gonna feast. They're gonna fucking feast.
And then we got like a week or two after that, we got the fucking Dolphins. Like,
my God, bro. And then that's what I'm saying. After the Jets, you got the Giants. I mean, you got the Dolphins. After the Jets, you got the Dolphins. And so that's my thing. You're telling me, bro, you're about to fucking stick with Jimmy. Giants next week. They're kind of, you know, they're not bad on defense. They're not bad on defense. They're not bad on offense. They're terrible. But on defense, they're not bad. So they'll come after.
And they just got rid of Leonard Williams, you know, so they should be a little less good.
They got Wink Martindale, bro. They gonna blitz the shit out of Jimmy, bro. They gonna blitz the shit out of Jimmy. So then after that, you got Robert Saleh and the fucking Jets. Oh yeah, they're going to feast against Jimmy G. They gonna love it. After that, you're telling me we're gonna go to Miami and play against Tua in the bro.
I ain't telling you that. I ain't telling you that.
It's gonna get ugly. That's what I'm saying. That's
I ain't telling you that, man.
McDaniel's gonna get fired around the bye time, bro. Because if you lose next week, it gets real ugly, boy.
So
it gets nasty.
So we're going into week 9, right? Yep. He got fired the 13th week of the second season with the Broncos. You think he makes it past that?
Isn't that our week 13?
Our bye week?
Yeah, I think that's our bye week.
And that was another thing I was gonna say earlier in the show. I can't believe our bye week is so late this year. Usually, like almost it's like almost like clockwork. Our bye week's like around week 5 or 6, almost every
Yeah,
single
it would have
year.
been fucking perfect if we were good. Would have been perfect.
I
But
mean,
see, this is the thing. Yeah, hey, bro. Realistically, it's shaping up like that because this is our next. These are our next games. Giants, no guaranteed victory. Jets, no guaranteed victory. Dolphins, they're probably gonna whoop our ass. Yeah,
the Jets and the Dolphins. I hate to say it, but I'm almost expecting a loss unless I see something a little bit different next week. You
Dolphins
know,
gonna
but
whoop our ass, and then we
yeah.
got the Chiefs after that. They gonna
Oh
whoop
yeah.
our ass. So
Well, I
then that
mean, the Chiefs kind of like on a like they're like on a little fucking like dead fucking spot right now. Like they don't
yeah,
really
but
look
we
too
ain't
good.
got we ain't got the offense. At least
No, yeah,
Russell
that's
threw
facts
3
too.
tubs yesterday. Jimmy ain't doing that. So that's what I'm saying. If you're sticking with Jimmy, right, we're gonna fuck around and by the bye week, our next 4 games could potentially be 1-4. I mean 1-3. Or
Yeah, no,
potentially
that's all
0-4.
bad. Yeah, that's all bad. Oh
And
yeah,
if you're
potentially 0-4.
right,
Potentially
and
0
then
and
if
4.
you're 1-3, let's just say you're 1-3 for this, right? You're 1-3. What does that make us after this? Damn, bro, we're 4-8.
4-8.
We'd be 4-8, or potentially 3-9. You can't tell me he ain't getting fired after that. After that Chiefs game, because I already said it, bro. Them last 5 games you played, that's for you to play Aiden O'Connell. Them
Yeah.
last 5.
And I want us, and this is just me. This is just my opinion, nation. Like real shit. Look at me right now, camera. If I could have the control to zoom in, I would. This is just me right now.
Hold on.
If it were up to me, if I had any call, any stake in what it is that the Raiders are about to do in these next few weeks, I would fire Josh McDaniels before you decide to go with Aiden O'Connell the rest of the way, 2 or 3 games, anything, because I don't want this quarterback to be secretly good and make this head coach look good in any kind of way. So that is just my opinion. I would fire Josh McDaniels before I decide to go with Aiden O'Connell for the rest of the way, because I don't want Aiden O'Connell to be some a quarterback that can give us a little bit of hope for the future, even if he's just a good backup. And maybe, I mean, look at what's his name? Geno Smith. Look at Geno Smith. Like he wasn't the best when he got drafted, and look at him what he's doing with the Seahawks now. You know what I'm saying? Aiden O'Connell has showed a little bit that he knows what to do. He could read the field. He has the arm. You know, he has the arm. If he can get under the right kind of structure and the right kind of offense, like he might flourish like super bad. You know, like bad in a good way. You know, so
I'm gonna be completely honest about what I'm about to say right now. If Josh McDaniels gets fired, and it pains me to say this, bro. If Josh McDaniels gets fired, I'm done with the whole experiment. I don't even want. I'm not even gonna have no faith in Aiden O'Connell leading.
burn it down.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not
Burn
even
it
gonna have
down.
that.
I mean,
You drafted him to fit the system.
yeah.
So without the system, what is he? Can he fucking elevate above that? Maybe. And if he does, then thank whatever gave us the football guys gave us that shit. But you got him for the system, bro. And if the system is gone, burn the shit down and he could be a cool backup. I'm cool with that. But you bring another motherfucker from this draft in here and let him do it. Let him run the reins with a new coach and an offensive-minded guy, please.
Yep.
That's all I want.
And honestly, you know what? I really didn't really understand what Chris said. Shout out to Protect the Shield podcast. He talks a lot about like culture change, you know, and like this was one of the things that me and him like went back and forth on, you know. I used to tell him, you know, like the culture of the Raiders is commitment to excellence. And
Yep.
he used to tell me like the culture starts with like the head coach and like the owner and everything like that, you know? And I used to tell him, you know, like I obviously we would all us as Raider fans like love a coach like Madden or one of them hard ass Gruden, you know, he might not have been the best coach, but his mindset was in the right place, you
Yep.
know. So now that I kind of like just literally just in like these last few minutes, I could kind of understand where kind of like where he's coming from. You know, like we do need, like I said, burn it down, burn the whole fucking thing down, and let's start brand new and let's start a new culture. You know, and like now I can really understand where he's coming from. Like, yeah, it is time for a clean slate. It's time for a new change. It's time for a brand new look of Raiders football. You know what I'm saying? And we I can't wait till we get to there because it's been so long for us as fans. And we're probably one of the, I mean, every fan will call themselves loyal, but ain't no fan like a Raider fan. Let's just keep it
No.
100. You know, there ain't no nation but one
No.
nation. Let's just keep it 100. Salute to everybody in the Raider Nation right now. You know what I'm saying? So those are just cold hard facts. You know,
Yep.
like the nation is what it is, and those they're the best, probably the best sports fans in the fucking world. You know,
That's a
so
fact.
I can't wait for us to get everything that we've been waiting for, you know. And I honestly, you know, like I said, shout out to Chris, yo. Like I kind of see your vision now. Like we need that change. We need that whole vision from the very top all the way to the bottom, or from the bottom all the way to the top, however you want to look at it, from the ground up or from the top down. You know, either way, we need to flip this shit on its head and really get back to that Raiders football that we're known for, that why all the fans are fans, you know, why all the fans love us. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why there's so much Raider fans.
And we got a little bit into it with the Josh Jacobs run and Jacobs drive. You know, that's a little bit of how we used to get down too. You know, that
Yeah.
physical shit. So it's
Fuck
like
yeah.
the identity needs to return at some
Exactly.
point,
That's what
and
it is. The identity, not the culture, the
we have none,
identity.
you know, and that's one thing
Bro, there
you
it
can
is.
say that about Josh McDaniels. He ain't bring no
The
culture, he ain't bring
identity.
no identity, you
That
know, and
that's
no
that's
culture was
exactly
there.
what I was trying to say. The identity, dude.
Yep,
You fuck took the words right out of my mouth. The
bro. It's like,
identity
you
of the
know,
team needs to come back.
he ain't bring no culture,
Facts.
and that's one thing you can say about him. No culture was brought to the Raiders when he got here, and
Fuck no.
he ain't helped change us in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
You know, and it's ultimately his decision making that's gonna cost him his job. You know, he didn't make the right decisions when he needed to.
Did you see that? I don't know what show it was on. Um, it was some sports show, but Warren Sapp was on there talking about McDaniels. Did you happen to see
I think
that?
it was it Rich Eisen or was he talking with somebody else?
Yeah, I think it might have been Rich Eisen, but he was. I actually, you know what? Yeah, it was Rich Eisen. He was saying how McDaniels is trying to bring back the Patriot way, and the Patriot way is dead. Even Belichick knows it. You know, and he even said the Patriot way is Tom Brady, dude. You know, like everything that's happened with the Patriots always involved Tom Brady with their success. Oh shit, excuse me.
No, you good.
You know what I'm saying? So to see McDaniels, what he did in Denver, he ran that team to the fucking ground, got rid of players, brought in who he thought was best. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And ended up doing what? He got fired in less than 2 seasons. Where is he? What is his situation looking like right now? We're in
Yeah.
season number 2, and he's 9-16.
9-16, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't looking too good for him. And we got what 4 more weeks till week 13. So,
Yep.
like you said, if he loses his ass off to these next few games, dude, if Mark Davis don't fire him, it's just incompetence. It's incompetence at that point.
Like
You
what
know?
are we gonna do, bro? You know, and exactly, it's incompetence at that point. So
I mean, what can we do as fans though? Really, like Mark Davis don't fucking listen. The only thing we can do, really, like in reality, is not go to the games, not spend no money on this shit, and until fucking
Yeah,
shit starts to turn around. I mean, and it's unfortunate to say because like even in our chat, we're all diehard fans, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Raider Nation for life. I don't care if we win, lose, or tie.
yeah,
I'm still gonna root for the fucking Raiders the next game, and I'm always gonna want us to win. But at the same time, like when there's a losing product or not a good product that's gonna be shown to you, and you're spending your hard-earned money on that shit, like you gotta kind of gotta weigh the options a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't cheap to fucking fly to Vegas, get a room, hotel, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes depending on where you're coming from, we're talking about thousands of dollars.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you really want to spend that kind of money to see the product that we're putting out like that. Not saying that you don't want to support the team. I would never say don't support the team, but look at the product that we're putting out. Like that's what I'm focusing on. You know what I'm saying?
And it's it's going to continue like that. And see now we run the risk. I mean, I think he's going to get fired, but now once McDaniels gets fired, you're now counting on Mark once again to make the right decision.
Facts.
And are you going to make? And that is the only thing about
That's the
the
scary
whole
part.
shit is what's scaring me. And he has to make the right decision. Now, look, I'm not gonna be mad if it's Harbaugh. I won't be mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be like, all right, fuck it. I'm cool.
He just got denied his extension in Michigan.
You said what?
Harbaugh just got denied his extension in Michigan.
I won't be mad. I won't give a fuck. I swear I won't care because you know why? I know we're gonna have a fucking identity. I know we're gonna have a culture being built. I know what's up. And he gonna be able to use
Tay. I don't want to lose Tay, dog. Like
I don't think you lose Tay if you bring a motherfucker like that. If you bring a motherfucker like
that's
that,
facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
that's
that
facts.
type of coach.
Hey, that's facts, dog. That's facts.
Come on, bro. Let's you feel what I'm saying? Like let's be real, bro. Like if you bring that type of coach in, he gonna be like, all right, bet. Like that's what we do.
Speaks a lot.
You know what I mean? Like this is a guy he has to respect. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's a guy who's like, I know he can come in here and do something. You feel what I'm saying? And he gonna come in here and actually listen to him. You know, players fuck with Harbaugh. Players really fuck with Harbaugh, so he gonna listen to him. And that's what I'm saying. Like now, you roll the dice if you bring in like a young motherfucker. You roll the dice with that, But I think if Harbaugh comes in here, that keeps Tay happy. That keeps Max happy because that's a motherfucker that Max is gonna like.
Yep.
He gonna gel with some dude like that. You know what I mean? And then we gonna keep it rolling from there. He gonna keep a couple pieces. He might let that. And I know one thing, and this is what I said on somebody live, bro. You get Harbaugh, that offensive line gonna get fixed. It's going like he gonna fuck with that offensive line, and that's what I like. Or that D line too. He gonna get that D line together. He knows how to build the trenches, and that's one thing. And
that's where it all starts. That's where everything starts. If you know how
to do that, I can fuck with you, bro. Yep. I can fuck with you.
It's facts.
So I think we can go there, man.
Talking that shit.
Said, are we in the shopping bag over the head level, man? We getting there.
Hey yo, so trade deadlines tomorrow. You think we're gonna do anything? I honestly don't think no one's gonna take Renfro's contract, but I think we're gonna release him if anything.
I'm glad you brought that up, man. It's like okay, hey, how much time you got? Because we got a lot of topics to cover, man.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, fam. Let's do it.
Hey, because look, here bro, I got to work tomorrow, man. I'm free. All I'm doing is this shit today, tomorrow, until I gotta go to work.
I got a fresh cup. I got the bong right here, the mic, the camera, the lights. What's up, fam? Let's talk about it. Let's dig into it.
Because now we got to talk about the trade. I'm glad you brought that motherfucker up.
Hell yeah.
Because now you completely destroy any value that you had in trying to trade Renfro tonight. You destroyed that. That's over.
Yeah, he didn't look good tonight. He didn't look good tonight at all.
Bro, he ain't look good. Two, you put him out there in hella situations where he's getting hit and all that shit. So it seems like you don't give a fuck about trading him at this point because if you
That's
did,
Garoppolo though,
bro, if
man.
you
I
had
hate
him
that
on the
shit.
trade block, ain't no way in hell this man is playing.
Yeah.
You smell me? Now, I don't know if they tried to do some genius shit to be like, oh, look at Hunter Renfrow tonight, everybody. He look what he can do. And Trey Tucker was barely on the fucking field. Bro,
Yeah.
hey,
It
that
seemed
one,
forceful. It seemed forceful.
bro, that one goddamn pass that Garoppolo threw to Hunter. And it was like a little screen, little step back screen at Hunter. I was like, bro, why the fuck is that not Trey Tucker?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is Tucker not getting that ball, bro? That's
Yep.
perfect. That's what he needs. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what he's good at. Because Tucker, honestly, I think it was me and you that covered it before when we were talking about who would we rather have, Tucker or Renfro, and like honestly, both of us
Tucker.
agreed, like, yeah, we would rather have Tucker. You know
Put
what I'm
this
saying?
man in the game.
He's faster, he's younger, he has pretty good hands, you know what I'm saying, for what he is and everything, but like on all the same routes that you would call for Renfro or Tucker, I I I just see Trey Tucker being a little bit
Come
more
on, bro.
successful, and
Bro,
especially with the yak.
we
You know what
talked
I'm
about it. I
saying?
think this
Yeah,
man got a
me and
way
you
higher
covered it,
ceiling.
fam.
Way
Yeah,
higher ceiling than fucking Hunter Renfro, bro. And those
yeah,
type of throws you just gave to him, that's the shit you need him doing.
yeah.
Because I firmly believe, and second of all, I will say this to be fair to Renfro, that fucking throw
And
was
yeah, they
hella
didn't
late.
knock on because Renfro's a good player, dog. Like I ain't even gonna lie, but he literally needs that right scheme for him to prosper and like shine.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I just don't think. And one of the things that bothered me earlier was seeing Devontae in the slot. That's just me. That's me.
I'll
I
say
don't
this.
like.
I don't care about Devontae in the slot because sometimes it matches him up with them fucking linebackers. And there was a couple times
No, all right, yeah, yes,
he was
facts,
matched up
facts,
with the
facts.
linebackers, bro. He shipped that motherfucking Anzalone off the line, bro. If
Yeah.
there was a better
Oh yeah.
pass,
Yeah. No.
woo, bro.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No. Yeah.
That's the shit I
Yeah.
don't care about
I
because it's
remember
like
that
that.
play.
See, but that
He
scheme,
was in the slot on that play.
that
That's who did that
scheme, bro.
fucking
That's the shit that
hello.
I can't
Yeah.
get on McDaniels about because that's scheme. And that's you putting him on that position and being like, all right, bro, they're gonna have to put a linebacker on this motherfucker, which is the mismatch 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless you get like Fred Warner or some shit, that's the only other guy I can think of. Other than
Yeah,
that,
no, I remember that play. Yeah, I
bro,
remember
10
that
out
was
of 10.
that
So
fool,
it's like 9,
broke on
or at least
that
9
field
out of
real
10.
quick. Yeah,
So, but you talking about Renfro, right? And
yeah,
I'll be fair to Renfro. The throw, the little screen shit, that shit was hella late, bro. If you go back and think about it, like if you go back and watch that shit, bro, if Garoppolo throws that shit on time, he gets a little yak yard. You know what I'm saying? But that throw is hella late. But just even thinking about it, you give Trey Tucker that shit, he got the ability to crib that motherfucker, bro. Like he has the speed. If he gets the angle and catches that shit on time, it turns, bro. That speed can take that shit to the house. Why are we giving Renfro them shits, bro? Why did you draft Trey Tucker if not? Like, bro, I really think he can be hella good. I really do.
it's like Trey Tucker is like a little I don't even want to say a little, but right now from what he's flashed, he's a little upgrade from Renfro, you know. And
I like him better.
I'll stand behind it. You know, I will. I'll stand behind it. You know, I think he has, like you said, he has a little bit more upside than Renfro.
Yeah, bro.
We've I don't want to say we've seen Renfro's ceiling, but we've seen what he can do.
No,
You
you
know
said it
what I'm
right. You
saying?
said it right. That is the ceiling,
Yeah.
bro. That 1,000 yards is the ceiling. That's
Hey,
the thing. When he did
but
that 1 year is the highest peak.
for him though, I mean, this is what always gave me a little bit more respect for Renfro is that he ain't no Megatron. He ain't no Keelan Allen. He ain't no big ass wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So for him, like I forgot who it was. I think it was someone that was a guest on Chris's podcast was saying that Renfro really put up no yards after catch. Like that one, I forgot who we were playing. I think the Colts, where he made that play and he fucking went all the way down into the red zone. You know what I'm saying? Like that year, That fool had what, over 100 catches, over
Yeah, bro.
1,000 yards.
That was his ceiling to me, though. That's the peak.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with you. I think that's his ceiling. But for him to even be capable of that and him being the
Yeah.
size and everything that he is what always made me think that he had that potential to keep going. But in this scheme, I just don't think it's fitting for him. And
Nah,
it
bro.
sucks. It
And
sucks to see that
this
fool
is what
not
I'm saying.
used.
Yeah, and it does suck when it's like the shit we've seen Tucker do, bro. Like the
Yeah,
shit we've
nah,
seen
facts.
Tucker do. It's like if this motherfucker can keep running routes like that, bro. If he can keep running routes the way he's been running, because he showed in the preseason, even with Aiden O'Connell, he ran a couple comebacks. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know he could run. I didn't know he could run routes like that. You feel what I'm saying? And even in the season, he's gotten off some press coverage, and I'm like, I ain't know this motherfucker had that type of release.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no,
if he can continue that, bro, with that type of speed, oh my God, that's what I'm saying. Like, he can be like, and I'm not saying he's gonna be this guy, but his game reminds me of Tyreek Hill, to where if he gets that fucking release right, bro, and motherfuckers can't touch him off the line, oh my God, bro.
There's not a skilled, undersized fucking receiver.
I'm just it's speedy, and he's gonna pull away from a motherfucker. Like it's gonna take you to be in his hip.
It took oh shit, excuse me. It took Hill what, like a couple years to, kind of really come into his own in the offense and everything. And
but
really
who did he have to? Well, he did have Alex Smith to start out with, right? So he was still good. He did. He was. I'll give him that. But when did this motherfucker really start gaining that reputation? Come on, bro. Well, as soon as he got that motherfucker, it was like, oh, it's game on. Because all I just gotta run. I got that motherfucker.
That was their cheat code. That was their cheat code. And then they had Kelsey, and we were always bad at covering tight ends.
Oh,
it was like, they had the recipe.
What can you do, bro? This motherfucker's gonna go deep, and Travis Kelsey gonna eat underneath, and that's why the fucking Chiefs ain't as good as they were, because they don't have that combo. But that's a day for another. That's a story for another day. But I want to keep on with some of these rookies, bro, and I'm gonna tell you something. It fucking pained my heart tonight, bro. It hurt me in so many ways to watch that fucking tight end from Detroit do the shit he was doing.
Laporta
and Mayer not getting the fucking ball, bro.
I think Mayer got one pass.
You know what saddens me the most in the draft process? I liked Laporta. I said, okay, because in the whole draft process, I was like, we're never getting Mayer, bro. He's too good. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker's too good. We're not getting him. So I was like, yeah, let's go some late round motherfucker and get Laporta. I liked him. And when we got Mayer, I was like, oh, the steal of the fucking draft, bro. No way they just let us get this guy, the best tight end.
Yeah.
Bro. To see Laporta doing the shit he's doing, bro, and I'm like, if my man just had a better quarterback, bro. If he just had a better quarterback, he'd be doing this same shit, bro. That one catch he made today, I'm like, this is shit he can be doing consistently. He does that shit. He gets open. And it's so sad, bro. It fucking pains me to see other people use their draft picks in better ways, bro. It pains me. Because the motherfuckers we seeing having talent and doing the Laporta, bro, Mayer is just as good as that motherfucker, bro.
I wonder if we had a tight end come from the Patriots, if we see him get more targets.
Bro. It's just, and that's the thing. Look, it's like, bro, the shit.
It almost seems like McDaniels plays favorites with some shit. I mean, that's just me. We're
giving Hooper some touches and shit, but we're not giving him touches. That dude, bro, is every you can't convince me otherwise. He's as every bit as good as Laporta, bro. I don't give a fuck.
He's the big body, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to think, if you're gonna use anybody in the middle of the field, it would be a big ass tight end like that.
Use him, bro. And it's like, and wow, for once. And this is how I know the quarterback play today was ass. This is why you can't tell me no different. Guess who else didn't have no fucking targets today? Did we see any sniff of Jacoby Myers at all?
I was just about to say Myers.
Come on, son. That's how you know the quarterback play was ass. Because even when they're terrible, they're still finding him.
And that's Jimmy's guy. That's Jimmy's guy.
So there's no other way around it, bro. He was historically bad tonight, bro. Even when
Nope.
they're terrible, right? He's still finding that motherfucker.
I mean, Devontae, dude, 1 catch, 11 yards, dude. 11 fucking yards on 1 catch.
It's sickening. Hold up, let me. I'm gonna charge my computer real quick. That motherfucker dying. Give me 1 second, everybody. Go ahead, hold that thing down.
Yeah, we going off on this shit. We going off on it.
Computer got charged. How we at? Let me see. Get over here. All right. But this is how we on. This is what the fuck we gotta talk about tonight, bro. Not positive shit like I wanted to and was hoping that we was gonna get able to get into, and maybe the Raiders fuck around and win a game tonight. And we're like, oh yeah. And look, and this is the next thing. What did you say Devontae's stat line was?
1 catch, 11 yards.
1 catch, 11 yards. And then look at this comment. You know what I mean?
Yep. They ain't dropped
the like this is the shit that I'm talking about here, bro. Like, it's like, yeah, 1 catch, 11 yards, quarterback play terrible, horrendous, but everybody had a part to play in that motherfucker. Yeah. Everybody. And this is the thing. Myers is wide open. Myers is wide open a couple motherfucking times, bro.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
That's how you know the quarterback play today was horrendous, because they didn't even find their guy.
Nah, Jimmy Garoppolo was fucking ass today. I think all of us said the same thing in the chat. Jimmy is ass at one point in the fucking chat today. Like, it to see that first drive. I'm almost positive it was the first drive. That pick, it was just like, and for us to be where we're at, that's the thing that I've been stressing the most about, is that we're in the position to put up points on the field, and we leave more points on the field than we put on the scoreboard. And it's just like, how do we expect to win games and actually be anything of relevance in the NFL when we do that?
Oh man, and you know, on defense, we got some rookies on defense that ain't playing up to standard, right? When I saw Bernie having to go in there, bad. And you know, I was scared about our linebacking core for this exact reason. Not saying they couldn't be talented, but I've always said, even up to the offseason, if you don't believe me, everybody, you know, that's the perfect thing about this YouTube shit. You can go back and look. I said I'm scared because Diablo don't have a history of staying healthy. He don't. And now we fucking paper thin. We playing Amari Burney, who he's a 6th round draft pick. What the fuck do we like? You can get linebackers in the 6th round. Yes, you can get some late round ones, but he ain't it. He's not it. And Spillane, you can keep Spillane, but you got to get another linebacker, bro. And this is like, it's time to start having this conversation and these conversations for this exact reason. And this is why I want to bring this up. We getting spicy tonight. We what, 3-5 right now? 3-5?
3-5.
We're gonna have to start having some conversations about some motherfuckers we love on this fan base. Some conversations. Let's start here. Diablo, you bringing him back on another contract? And nope, no. And we're gonna have this conversation. And some of y'all personally are gonna get mad. Look,
I've seen flashes, but as for our linebacking core to be one of, like, honestly, for me, that's like been one of the weakest, that and defensive tackle, for like the last, I can't even fucking remember how far back the last time we had a good defensive tackle. Maybe Warren Sapp. Even after that, he was a little past his prime and everything, you know, or Richard Seymour, or I mean, like, either way, like, none of these dudes were in their prime when they came to the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So for us to not have addressed defensive tackle, linebacker, anything like that in like the last 10 years, no wonder why we're so shitty at defending the tight end. No wonder why we're always the lowest in the league, or tied with the lowest in the league with sacks or turnovers or anything like that, is because we never address the defense.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right? The defense is doing that. The defense is doing what they're doing this year, and you barely spent money on. This is
defense doing way better than I thought this year.
And this is my whole point. You barely spent money on this defense. You relying on certain players that you were hoping to grow. At this point now, it's time to get new motherfuckers. And we're going to have hard conversations because contracts are coming up. We're going to have to pay some motherfuckers. We ain't won shit. And, like Diablo, this is what I'm saying. He's not coming back. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I need to upgrade. I'm going to have another, and I'm going to say this. And some people, you going to get mad as fuck at me. And I know it because he's a fan favorite. We're going to have this conversation. When Nate Hobbs' time is to come up to get paid, I'm telling you right now,
health-wise, he hasn't been reliable.
I'm thinking twice because one, he's not reliable. We can count on this motherfucker for 6 to 8 good games a season. 6 to 8 good games, and then when he finally comes back off injury, when he does come back off injury, he looks how the fuck he looked tonight. Every time. Every season, bro, he looks how he looks.
Like one step behind and shit.
He looks one step behind. He starts the season off good, has the fucking injury, and then he comes back and he's not the same, and he looks like burnt fucking toast. It has happened every season. Every season. So then this is my thing. When his time to come up to get paid, you think I'm thinking twice about that shit. Sorry. I can't do it.
I mean, I liked Hobbs when in his earlier years when he was in the slot, and then they moved him outside, and I always thought he was better on the inside, but he hasn't been like they always say the best ability is availability, and with his health record and everything, you know, like you said, he never comes back the same after he's been out for 2 or 3 weeks, and it's just like
can't do it, bro.
It's not a season-ending injury. Like, why do you look so different? Like, what the fuck is?
It's a pattern with him.
Yeah,
it's a pattern with him. Yeah. He always has the injury. He looks good pre-injury, in the early parts of the season. He looks good pre-injury. Gets injured, comes back, never the same. Never looks like he can catch back up. That's all he does. And with that, there's a lot of people like we gonna run it all down, bro. We're gonna run it all down. Look, him, no, not bringing back. Merrick, I'm bringing him back because he played well. I fuck with Merrick.
I'll bring Merrick back.
I'll bring Merrick back. Keep him with Epps. Cool. We straight. Cornerback room, probably gonna get overhauled because Bennett ain't it. I would love him to be it, but it's hard, bro. You keep playing David Long and shit over him. Like I don't see it. Defensive line room, definitely getting rebuilt. You feel what I'm saying? You keep a couple pieces. Adam Butler, I feel like you keep. Right?
Yeah, no, Butler. I like Butler. He been coming through.
Keep him. Tillery, get him going. He's got to go. Bilal Nichols got to go. Maybe keep Jenkins for that run stopper, but you need a guy in that.
I would say keep Jenkins as like a second, you know, but just as a reliever.
You need to sign a guy. You need to get a dude. And that's the thing. And
we need a set, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need that defensive line set that, you know, we could depend on. Like, oh shit, you know, we got Crosby, we got X, Y, and Z out there. You know what I'm saying? Like we fucking know that our defensive line is about to fucking get some pressure.
It's time to rehab it.
Something. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want that type of defensive line, bro. And the next thing, like, okay, and this is what my man Mr. Raider Nation said. Hobbs is a hard one, but if we're in real rebuild mode, you gotta let him walk. Because look, he gotta go. It's Amik's time has come. It's over. You feel what I'm saying? Amik is gone.
I'd keep Amik, just me.
You would keep him?
I'd keep Amik as as a reliever, or see what he does if he could pull his way out of starter. But
I'm gonna tell you what, bro. If we talking about rebuild mode, he's gone. Because the shit I saw today when he did that man coverage shit, he does that all the time. This ain't just a one-time thing.
I don't think he's good at man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And this is my point. We have all these Raider players that we love, but we see them do the same shit every season. And what do they say? If you keep doing the same shit and expect a different result, that's the definition
of insanity.
We're not gonna fucking do that. I've seen Amik do the same shit every season he's been here. So I don't need that anymore. Gone.
Yeah, no, facts.
I've seen him do the same shit. Gone.
Yeah, no, honestly, I agree with you. If we are going to, I mean, we can only get rid of so much, and we're kind of forced to keep some people. You know what I'm saying? You know, like we can't fucking get rid of the whole team and expect to sign everybody.
You can't get rid of the whole team, but I'm talking about players that they thought we're going to be building blocks. They're not going to be building blocks in the rebuild.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, I see Meek more as like a reliever or like a last minute, type, maybe special teams. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't really see him being like that building block, like you said. Yeah, I totally agree with you, fuck it. And like me and you both are already agreed, fucking burn that shit down, start the fuck over. And like we need to start from the front. I really, like I said, I really don't know how people like to look at it. You want to start from the foundation and build from the ground up, or you want to start from the top and build, down, however you want to do it. But either way, I totally agree. We need to just burn that shit down, dude. And as much as they try to telling us that this wasn't a rebuild, like this is exactly what it was, dude. This is exactly what it was.
But this is what I was trying to explain. I think we were on on Darian's podcast, the Nothing But Raiders thing.
Like they didn't want to admit that shit,
or we was on Turk's podcast. It was one of the two. And this is what I was trying to explain to them. You had this coaching staff come in here, albeit a quote unquote playoff team, but they're building upon a foundation, but that was not a winning foundation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Diablo's not a winning block. Hobbs is not a winning block. These motherfuckers don't consistently play or are just not consistent at all. There's only one guy
away from being there.
You feel what I'm saying? Like there's only one guy on this team you can say is a definitive block to winning games, and that's Max for sure. And you say, okay, bro, and this is the crazy thing about our defense and why it's so wild they're playing like this. They're doing all this and they're playing the way they're playing, and every level on that motherfucker can get upgraded. Every level.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't matter, bro. Like the D-line, linebackers, secondary, everything can get upgraded. And they playing like this. This is what I'm saying. How do you get rid of Patrick Graham too? How do you do that?
Some of them might even be fucking replaced by fucking rookies. That's how bad some of our fucking
and they're playing this well. This is the crazy because Marcus Peters not coming back after this year. That's done.
No, I hope not. I fucking hope not.
He's not coming back after this year.
I like honestly the pick six. I give it to him, but I was even calling him out for some of the bad play he did before that. And it's just like yeah, I give it to him. That's why I don't know if you saw my my message in our chat that we got. I was just like, finally. Because he's had an opportunity to have, I think one pick six, but he's had an opportunity to have at least like 3 or 4 interceptions, and he hasn't gotten them. So for him to see him come away with it, and it sucks that was the only other points that our team got. Like it had to be put up by the defense, and like that's all we got.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And
it's that's the only other touchdown we got. Yeah,
but it's like we talking about this defense, and like we saying, everything can get upgraded. I anticipate everything in the offseason we gonna upgrade. D-line gonna get upgraded. Linebackers gonna get upgraded. Secondary gonna get upgraded. If not free agency, and then the draft. And this is look. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to every because Haggard right here has this. He's saying trade all these people. Adams, his ass is staying. Sorry, you ain't talking all that shit and leaving. Fuck that. You staying right where you at because you ain't making no plays. So
I feel bad for him, but yeah,
I don't.
You can stay, dog.
This is why I don't feel bad, bro. This is why I don't feel bad. Well, yeah, to a degree, yes, I do. Because we're wasting a Hall of Fame talent. But he ain't handled the shit this year so far correctly. I won't say that. So then you talking out, you doing all the shit. But then you're not making plays when the plays are needed. So then it makes it bad. But his ass is staying. I don't give a fuck what he wants. He's going to stay. Regardless. Jacobs, gone. Finished. And I'm not saying because he's a bad running back. He's just not coming back, bro. We're not paying him.
Jacobs ain't coming back.
He's not coming back. That's his last year.
You know what the fucked up thing is I really wanted that 8 jersey. Like I really wanted that 8 jersey, but
this is last year, bro. He's not coming back after this. This is
after this season, he ain't coming back. It's just like,
why? Hey, you want me to? I'm gonna give y'all a bold prediction. I'm gonna give you a bold prediction. Are you ready? On October 31st, 2023, he's a free agent. He gonna fuck around and go to Baltimore. Watch. He gonna fuck around and go to Baltimore. I'm telling you, I can see that.
That fool gonna fucking be a beast in Baltimore if he goes to Baltimore.
Him and Lamar, Come on, son. I can see it right now. I can see him saying, I'm going to go to Baltimore on a 1-year deal, whatever the fuck case. Go over there and get busy.
Hey, yo, rundown. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back, all right?
Man, do your thing. Do your thing. But as my man is out, we're going to go ahead and get some of this chat, man. Once again, I appreciate everybody that's in here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're tapping on the like button. Please, please, please. It's helping the channel out as much as you can, man. As much love to everybody that does. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to me already, do that. Do so, man. I do these live reactions after the game all the time. Everybody can voice their motherfucking frustrations as we do. And if you're not subscribed to my man who is here, my co-host today, CT De Niro, a.k.a. Real Men Are Raiders, make sure you subscribe to his channel as well, man. But we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going because I'm not tired. Like I said, bro, I'm not tired. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. And, we just going to continue to talk, and I'm going to let y'all voice y'all frustration, man. Usually, I know after last week, I ended that motherfucker early after last week, but I feel like there's a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss, a lot to vent about, man. So I definitely want to keep it open as long as y'all, are in the chat. As long as the chat is flowing, bro, we're going to keep it open. Fuck it. That's how I'm feeling tonight. My girl might get mad at me, but she understands. She understands the life I lead. She understands the life I fucking lead. So, move on. Keep Max. Yeah. Of course you keep Max. Ain't no question. Tay, I'm keeping too. Tay, and the main reason I keep Tay is because we're gonna have to have a young quarterback. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna have a young QB next year, whatever it look like. So I keep Tay, bro, because that young QB gonna need something. You feel what I'm saying? That young QB gonna need a little safety blanket. They always need it. So trading him away, it's like, damn, as soon as you trade Adams away, then you don't have a fucking receiver for your guy, So you want to keep him in there. But Josh is gone. Are we sending Tucker on go? Man, hey, bro, and I want to touch on that. It's like, goddamn, can he run any other route besides the go route? And I'm not saying I'm confused about his route tree. I'm just saying, Josh McDaniels, bro, give him some other shit. No QB with an arm, Mike. You right. My boy back.
Hey, yo, what's up? Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. We said, how are we upgrading? We said the upgrade is just getting a fucking rookie. That's the upgrade at least. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, I can live with a rookie doing shit like this. As it pains me, right? If a rookie was doing the shit Jimmy was doing, I'd be like, give it up. Oh, fuck it. Oh, well. You know what I mean? He's a rook. But this is a veteran. This is a fucking veteran, bro. Like, no. A rookie is an upgrade, bro. At least we have hope. And we're like, especially if it's a top one, at least it's hope. And being like, and let's see. Let's just pray to the football God that we have a guy. Missed multiple touchdowns. Yes, he did. This is probably an unpopular opinion, but McKenzie building the O-line and trying to build a D-line first is what we – McKenzie tried to do it right. McKenzie did try to do it right. I mean, it's just – I don't know what it is.
Hey, I like Reggie McKenzie, man. That's just me.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't – I always, am going to advocate for a brother. He wasn't bad to me. I mean, I didn't see anything he necessarily did wrong. Now, I think Jack Del Rio wasn't the best of head coach. Do you want? No, I don't want Rich Versace back. I don't. At this point right now, bro, because I want somebody to come in this motherfucker because this is the thing.
No, we burning it down, man.
The culture needs to change.
Yes,
that's the problem. That's the problem systematically, bro. And that's what Mark is gonna have to realize when he hires his next coach. It's not just about if this motherfucker knows the X's and O's, bro. This organization has no culture and has had no culture since his dad died, bro.
Yep.
We have had no culture since Al has died. Yep. Since then, bro, we've been searching for a fucking identity. What needs to happen is Mark needs to find a head coach that knows how to come in here, and it's easier said than done. But to come in here and say, bro, this is the fucking culture. This is what we are. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of how Detroit looked, and they looked kind of shitty today, the Detroit definitely looked kind of shitty today. But I will say this though, with them, you walk into Detroit Stadium, bro, you know what the fuck it is, bro. You know what the culture is. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless if we win, lose, or draw, we still on the same shit. This is what we are. With us, bro, we ain't had that. We just don't have it. You know, and
it's like a different
who's
team every game. It's not the same. We don't see the same team every game, and I think that's the shit that pisses me off. Is
facts.
I know that what we are, you know, and without seeing like you said, having that identity and not knowing what to really pinpoint or call our team, you know what I'm saying? But to see the potential we have, it's so frustrating, you know, to know that the potential is there, the talent is there, but the either it's the coaching or the execution or whatever you really want to put it on, this team isn't what it's capable of being, and I think us as fans are just fed up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's really because I see people in the chat talking about Ziegler in the front office. It's hard to really. It's hard. It's hard because to a certain degree, I can understand why people are frustrated, especially with this draft class. I can definitely understand. But then it's a part of me, bro. Just the football part of me knows that this draft class is a pretty good draft class, bro. It's not bad. You know what I mean?
It's not bad. Like, you know, we've gotten, I think, some from when I was there in Vegas for the draft. I think we got Parham and Munford and stuff like that.
Munford started, Parham starting, but this is
Yeah.
my. I just continue to argue this fact, bro. With a better head coach, or let's just say if these pieces that we have drafted are on different teams, bro, I guarantee you we see these pieces doing shit.
Yeah. Even with a better quarterback, I see this team being better than what it is.
Bro,
You know,
imagine, right?
even with, and I hate to say it, even with Josh McDaniels, if we had a better quarterback, like, we would probably be better right now. That's just real. That's just facts. You can't even just doubt that. You know,
Haggard. I want to pose this question. When do we get Trey Tucker? The third round? We got Trey Tucker in the third round. If we got Trey Tucker in the third round, what the fuck do you think Trey Tucker would be doing if he got drafted by the Chiefs in the third round? I'm just saying, right? Like, what is Trey Tucker doing if he gets drafted by the Bills maybe in the third round? Let's just put it into what is Michael Mayer doing with a competent fucking quarterback?
they'd be legitimate pieces in their team. I guarantee you that.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Like, and this is the problem.
Dude, Michael Mayer's a big ass body. Like, why do we not? I think we have one target to a tight end in the red zone, and that was on that 2-point conversion that he got. And I think that was it. One thing that I really hate about this offense is that I feel like the first drive, it's always so good. It feels like it's scripted and it's designed so good, but then after that, poof, that's it. Everything after that is like a fucking guessing game, and McDaniels doesn't know how to adjust to anything, and this offense doesn't show what it does in that first drive of the first quarter every single fucking game. Because I think on the first game, on the first week 1, we went out and scored against the Bills. We went out and scored. Like, everything after that first score of the first quarter is just like such a fucking shit show. It's why isn't the rest of the game like designed the way that first drive in that first quarter and everything is designed? I don't fucking get it.
Look, and you're completely fucking right. And that's what I'm saying. We're gonna need a coach in here that knows how to change the culture, bro. And
make
like Anger said right here, we need a coach that is used to winning. Not only winning, knowing how to build a winner. You know, like, we know Josh McDaniels, and to a degree, Josh McDaniels is used to winning, but he ain't build that motherfucker. And this is why I feel like, I know it's Chris hates it. Chris don't want it. But Harbaugh seems like the only choice to sit there and say this. He knows how to build a winning team. He just does. It's factual. in what everywhere he's been that he's had the ability to be the head man, it's a track record, bro. This motherfucker has built a winning culture.
Yeah.
He just knows how to do it. And this is why I think that, and then I think some people are scared of that hire because they think it's more like a John Gruden hire. But this is the difference. You got John Gruden out the fucking booth. You getting Jim Harbaugh off of building a winning Michigan program.
Yeah.
He built that. Before him, they weren't doing all that shit that they was doing. That they're doing now. So it's like he's still in football. He's still in the groove. He's still like, all right, bro, I know how to build all this shit and do all this. Like,
not only that, but college is really different too. So to be able to know what the new talent is coming in with, you know what I'm saying? To have an experience with it over the last few years, you know, it kind of gives you a little edge on to know what to prepare for and kind of know what to look for and everything like that, you know, because you know a lot of these new quarterbacks and everything are they're like the watered down, I hate to say it, but the watered down Michael Vicks. You know what I'm saying? Like they're real mobile, you know, but ain't none of them quite him and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they're mobile. They can move out the pocket. They can throw out the pocket. They can throw on the run. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of RPOs and stuff like that. And people like Josh McDaniels or maybe even a John Gruden, you know, like their mindset and their theory is real old school, and it ain't really like preparing for stuff like that.
And
you
you
know,
brought up a great point, bro. You bringing up a great point, and this is what excites me like this, right? Just like you saying with Josh McDaniels, with John Gruden, they like a specific type of quarterback, some of that drop back shit a little bit, right? And to a degree, John Gruden wanted Derek Carr to move a little bit, and he would have had a mobile. I think if he would have stayed, he would have got a mobile.
You saw a little bit of it every time Carr ran, dog. It was almost like a Jimmy Garoppolo throw, dude. Yeah, because especially around the fucking goal line, because I think he had like 3 or 4 fucking fumbles right into the end zone that ended up being fucking turned around, you know, and going to the 20. But anyways, that's different shit. But yeah.
But we talking about that, right? This is why I like Harbaugh too. He ain't gonna be scared to pick a motherfucking mobile quarterback. Why? Because when they went to the bowl, who did he roll with? He rolled with Kaepernick. Before that shit was cool. Let's put this into his perspective now.
Yep.
Harbaugh went with Kaepernick and that running shit before that shit was popular like a motherfucker. Yep. It was still kind of taboo at the time that Kaepernick came in and was doing all that shit.
Now you see Lamar doing it. You see all the mobile quarterbacks doing it.
Bro,
or like a piece of it.
Bro, tell me I'm not lying. Tell me I'm lying, bro. And you can tell me it's not factual. When Kaepernick first started doing his shit, everybody looked at him and was like, what the fuck is this? This is some otherworldly shit. And Harbaugh was not scared to put that motherfucker in. That tells me you're not scared to get a mobile motherfucker. You're not scared to get a modern quarterback to do some shit.
I think he might have been running RPOs before they were known as RPOs, because they weren't known as RPOs back then. They weren't known as RPOs back then, but it was pretty much the same shit.
This is what I'm saying, bro. He ain't gonna be scared to take a motherfucker like Caleb and be like, let's go. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Or a motherfucker like Drake May and be like, bro, I don't care. I can take a modern motherfucker because that's what I do. I can mold and fit my scheme around the player, regardless of how it looked. You know what I mean? Because he went from, where did he go from? Before Kaepernick, was it Alex Smith? Was it Alex Smith? Let me know down in the chat, everybody. Let me know. Did Kaepernick take Alex Smith's job? If that's the case,
because Alex Smith went to Kansas City after that. Yeah, he went to Kansas City after that.
That's 2 different style of quarterbacks, bro. That he fit both scheme around.
Yeah.
He fit the scheme around Alex Smith. And before Alex Smith got hurt, remember, they were still good.
Yep.
So it's like, it don't matter who he has. You know, I can make it fit. And even now, you look at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy ain't the best motherfucking quarterback in the world. He's not, right? Yeah. But that's different because you're in college and you recruit who you can recruit. But imagine if he had a better one. That's all I'm saying, at Michigan. If he had a better one, we'd be looking like, damn, you know what I mean? Like they might be, you might be saying they can win the whole shit, and they still can. But with a better quarterback, bro, he not scared of that shit. He know how to build an offensive defensive line. I'm not mad at that shit at all, bro. I would take it in a heartbeat.
And like I said, he's been around that new talent that's coming into the league. He knows what to look out for,
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna be one of these old school quarterbacks trying to input their old school ways into like this new type of system. You know, he can actually bring in exactly like how you're saying, he can bring in the right type of people to fit his scheme and do exactly what he wants to do. And him knowing this new talent that's coming into the league year after year, him experiencing it, being a college coach, like he knows exactly what to plan for, what to look out for. Like
you hit it on the
he's
head.
gonna get one of those new quarterbacks that exactly where this league is going towards, which is a more mobile quarterback, a more running quarterback, someone be able to pass in and out the pocket on the run, you know what I'm saying? Be able to
hit it on the head, bro.
Be able to make a quarterback that can read plays and can sit in the pocket is one thing, and that takes skill in itself. But to be able to have a quarterback that can move out the pocket and can make things kind of like improvise, and make something out of nothing, I guess you could say. Those are the special ones. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what everybody is saying as well, bro, and what you just said really fits into that because and we're all saying he's still around the game. And not even only around the game, he's around the game in the modern sense right now.
Exactly. I think that's the most important thing
You're not getting a Josh McDaniels who has only succeeded one way. You're not getting a fucking John Gruden who has not, he's been announcing, but he wasn't really in football like that. So this is a guy that has had to adapt his style to the college level.
I honestly, I'm a disagree with you right there. I think the difference between Harbaugh and McDaniels is McDaniels more adapted to the Patriot way, and Harbaugh kind of influenced his own way into what he did. So respectfully, I'll disagree on that part.
Okay, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? But McDaniels, we've only seen McDaniels successful in one era. That's when he had Tom Brady, and he went in there after Tom Brady already won a couple Super Bowls. So it's not like he went in there and helped Tom Brady get his first couple of Super Bowls. No, Tom Brady already had won.
I'm saying for the mindset, bro, he's only used to winning one way. Like for the mindset, you got to like.
Oh,
and we're
okay.
talking about the offensive scheme.
I thought you were talking about scheme. My bad. All right,
no.
And
that's what I'm talking about. Like scheme wise, right? He's only won one way, and that's with a certain type of quarterback. He's only won with a certain type of motherfucker. And we can talk about Cam Newton, but that's one goddamn year. You know what I mean? That's
totally 4 years. Agree with you. Yeah, facts.
With Harbaugh, multiple quarterbacks, multiple different styles. It's different. So
and you've seen different levels of success with him. You know what I'm saying? So you've seen, Super Bowl playoffs, everything. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
and everybody talking about we don't have to sell him. I mean, Harbaugh, we did snatch the rug. I mean, I heard he was interested last hiring go around, but I mean the timing right now, the way she's looking, it might be perfect timing still.
And they just pulled back his.
It might be perfect timing, bro.
Hey,
it
man,
might be that time to rectify the motherfucking mistake.
Hey,
because I'm not gonna lie, bro. And this is why I really wish I made my YouTube sooner. But any one of my homies before I did this, you can ask. Before Devontae even got here, I'm just like, I'm reading tea leaves, bro. We can get this motherfucker. We can get him. And everybody was like, nah, there's no way you can get Devontae. I'm like, bro, you can't. If you read the tea leaves, you already see, Michigan going through that shit. They rescinded the extension. It's like, okay. And there's already been rumblings about him wanting to go back to the pros regardless. And he started a career here. And if you're telling me Mark Davis and him are homies, that's all I need to know because Mark loved to hire his homies. He loved it.
Oh, yep. Facts.
Man, I get what you're saying, Haggard, but for the Raiders, bro, he started his career here. He started here. Man, yeah, bro. He started there,
Hey,
bro.
hey, everything happens for a reason, you know, especially people that sees the
Salute,
opportunity
Mike.
and see what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might realize that if that opportunity does present itself to him, shit,
Come
he
on,
might just
bro.
take it. He might just take it, man.
We
He
gonna
might just
take
take
that
it.
motherfucker, bro, because we are going to be willing to take that chance. And also, you got to think about this, Haggard. Think about this. You mean to tell him you get to sell him, if that, especially if we bad enough, you get to come back, be an NFL coach, and you get to pick a top quarterback. Perfect. That's
Facts.
what every head coach wants. That's what he
Facts.
wants.
Facts.
I want to be able to sit here and be like, well, shit, I get to pick a quarterback too. Oh yeah, it's time to go. Let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like I know he has JJ McCarthy, but you can't tell me he wouldn't trade that motherfucker for one of them top quarterbacks in a minute. Yeah. He'd trade him for Drake May, Taylor Williams in a minute. He'd do it. So
you know what's messed up too is that I mean we won what 6 games last year. I think Afakasi said it the best, you know, like honestly think like that's our bottom line limit, you know, like if McDaniels can't even get us back to that, then it's just like, man, like that's not even good in itself. But I mean, right now, that honestly looks like where we're going. You know, I honestly don't see us winning more than 6 or 7 games this season. And
bro, I don't even. And the crazy part is this.
You know, shout out to AR. Salute, man. Shout
Yeah,
out right there.
salute to everybody in the chat, bro. Look, as my
Yeah,
man Mike said, this is
Australia
the
out
best
there.
decision he made
Hey,
all
yeah,
year.
shout out to everybody in the chat.
You feel me? And that's
I
salute, man.
can't see it right now because my computer's over here. I don't know if you can see
Oh
it.
yeah. My
I'm
man
looking
Mike
over
says
here.
he glad he tuned in. This is the best decision he done made all year. And of course, man, because we talking that real shit, man. And this is what it is too. You just made up a very good point, bro. With McDaniels, the reign is over. The reign is done with him, and it's time for him to go. All we saying is this:
give him the boot.
whatever next coach come in here has to come in here and get ready.
Put him in the bathroom
to change the whole shit, bro. He has to get ready to change the whole shit. And you were just talking about 6 games. Last year we sputtered to them 6, but the offense looked better, right? The offense looked better. The offense don't give us no hope that we can get to 6 games, bro. It don't. It don't, because look, and this is the thing: if the defense don't play like it did tonight for the entire rest of the season, then we're not getting to 6 games. If the defense starts sputtering and the defense start looking how they did against Chicago most of the time, oh yeah. It's we're not getting to 6, bro. 5, maybe 4, probably. Yeah. And 4 gets you what? That's top 10 for sure. You hovering around that top 5. You hovering. You know, so at that point, if we like 6 or something, bro, I'm making a move. Fuck that. I'm making a move, and I'm getting a goddamn quarterback. I don't care. Because, look, Arizona, maybe they'll be up there, but they're not taking the quarterback. They probably not going to take one, so they'll be cool. The Bears, if they're up there, are they going to take a quarterback? Maybe. You know, so with us, we will have to make that move, bro. The Patriots are probably going to take one if they continue to be ass. They're going to have to.
I don't know. The Bears feel, I mean, I feel like, I mean, fuck, man. I hate that shit happens, dude. Like all these people that we end up playing, you know, like a perfect example for tonight, you know, the rookie quarter or running back for the Lions. Like he looked like a fucking all-star tonight. And what did the quarterback, the Division II, you know, undrafted fucking quarterback for the Bears look like last week? He looked like a fucking superstar. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because these people watch what we do. McDaniels calls the same fucking shit over and over. The defense does what it can. I mean, but fuck, like, even tonight, I was saying in the chat, I think a few of us even said it. Like, what is the defense supposed to do when they're out there for so much? You know, like there's only so much they can do. Like Jimmy's over here throwing picks, like going 3 and out, you know, fucking low balls, inaccurate, throwing it out of bounds, you know, like whatever it is, it's can't even fucking put it into words. It's just frustrating to see that there's no adjustments after week after week after week after week. We keep doing the same fucking shit and expecting to win. And I didn't even think we are gonna be this close tonight. So for us to even be that close tonight, I think that's why it's even more frustrating for us to see all those points I feel we left on the field and we couldn't fucking execute on that shit. Being where we were at, throwing a pick in the end zone again, another fucking interception for Garoppolo. Like he continues to not look good, and McDaniels continues to go out there and keep doing the same shit week after week after week, and wondering why the fucking fans want his ass fired.
Yeah. And Hager saying,
Sorry, man. I went off longer than I wanted to, but
no,
fuck.
and that's real. I'm over here just I'm taking it all in because look, people are saying AOC, people are, look, and this everything we talking about is just based upon if Aiden is not the answer. If Aiden ain't the answer, then that's the fuck we're looking at. I mean, regardless, I still think it's what we're looking at. Because like I said, if Josh McDaniels gets fired, bro, it's like, how much confidence do you have in AOC to rise above that?
I think all of us want AOC because it's that question mark. Like, fuck, we don't know what we got in him. You know what I'm saying?
And, he hasn't
been given a fair chance, and
bro,
after seeing what Hoyer did, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, after seeing what Hoyer and Garoppolo has done after starting, like, what the fuck do we have to really lose right now? We haven't put up over 20 points. He's came in and put up a touchdown at the end of a game, relieving Hoyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him a fucking fair shot and let's see what he got. But fire Josh McDaniels first, because
we don't know. We're not saying he is the guy.
Yeah, no, like, you're have to see. Exactly. No, facts.
You have to see.
But I mean, we've repeatedly said this shit. How are we gonna know what moves to make in the draft? The quarterback's the number one person. Like, I don't want to say the number one person, but it's almost the most important, position on your team. You need a good signal caller, someone that's going to be able to read the defense, someone that's going to be able to make the right call at the right time, someone that can get the ball down the field. Like, I mean, there's a number of things that goes into a good quarterback, and we don't know what we have in O'Connell yet. We've seen flashes of it, and I think the fact that we've seen flashes of good is a fact that why a lot of fans, I don't want to say all of us, but a lot of fans really want to see what he can do when given a fair shot. And I personally don't think he's been given a fair shot.
No, me neither. And that's exactly right, Haggard, as you're saying. I'm gonna get to Mike's comment in a minute, but that's exactly right, Haggard. As you're saying, we just want him in for the rest of the season, so it's definitive.
I agree. I don't give a fuck if he's the run AFC the rest of the season. I'm down with it.
Personally, I don't care if he's the guy or not. I don't. But I want to see. I want to see, because at least I know. And then once I know, it's like, cool. Then I can definitively grab another one next year and not care about that. Like, then it is what it is. Then we're still then shit. What's more shit upon shit? Who cares? You know what I mean?
But I'm not emotionally tied to O'Connell, but I do want to. I want to see what he has.
And if he's good, then I'll get behind the motherfucker. I'll get behind it. Facts. But if he's not, then I'm not gonna shed no tears. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. You know what I'm saying? We'll go right to next year's draft and do what we do.
I won't. It's about the shield. It ain't about the number. You know what I'm saying?
And Mike says, Josh acts like his playbook is so hard to learn, putting our good players down.
It ain't the name on the back.
It's like 10 plays tops, can't be that hard. He's just a hater that don't know shit. It's like, look, bro. And that's a problem I have with McDaniels too. He likes to play his guys, bro. He likes to play the money. And when I say he likes to play the money, I've been saying it, like, he will fuck around and play the guys that are making the top dollar because they're making the top dollar. It doesn't matter if the guy behind them is more talented. It doesn't matter if he's been struggling. He's not going to take him out. Why? Because we're paying that motherfucker all that money. And when you do that as an organization, you don't send the right message down. You know. Yeah. Certain organizations, like, and I hate to bring it up, and I just keep bringing it up because we just played him, but I like the culture. Like Dan Campbell, he don't give me no impression of a guy that's like, oh, we just paid him all that money. He's not playing good, but we paid him all that money. We still gonna let him play. No, he gonna be like, man, this young kid might fuck around and play better than you. Fuck it, throw him in there, bro. Who cares?
Yep.
Throw him in there, bro, because you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to do. So why am I playing you? His flashes are not that good. I'm just being realistic. He's looked pretty mediocre to bad, but why not? We're basically saying, see, my thing is just like he's better. He's looked better than what the fuck has been out there. That's just and it's not saying much. That's just a sad reality. It's not saying much, but he's just better than what the fuck we've seen. So might as well just try at least, but like my man CT said, even when he has been out there, we have to admit from a coaching standpoint, he has not put the rookie in a good position. He ain't put him in a good position. You know what I mean?
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And we both agreed on that shit.
What the Bears did to us last week is what we should have did to the Chargers. You feel what I'm saying? Vanilla game plan. Let him get the ball out of his hands. Maybe fucking chip block Khalil Mack a couple fucking times if you need to. But see, this is the thing. And this is what baffles me about then. This is what Josh McDaniels is going to take heat for. All them chips I saw tonight on Aiden Hutchinson, not one goddamn time did I see that on Khalil Mack. Get out.
Like 2 times?
Twice, maybe. But we're going to blame the rookie on that. We're going to blame the rookie against the Chargers game. But when you have your veteran in there, you'll throw a chip block on the motherfucker tonight. Yep. You'll do that tonight, but you won't do that when your rookie's in there. That's what he's going to take heat for.
Yep. We're going to say it's not preseason anymore because you didn't give the fucking rookie a whole week's of fucking practice, even though you probably knew that you were going to start him. And then you go and start Brian Hoyer and then say some dumb shit like that. Oh, well, it's not preseason no more. What the fuck did you start Aiden O'Connell for against the Chargers?
Bro, and no cap. I'm gonna say something. If he would have flipped that bitch around, like if Hoyer would have played against the Chargers and O'Connell would have played against the Bears, I wouldn't have said a goddamn thing.
Nope.
I wouldn't have said shit because it would have made sense. It would have made sense. Because Hoyer playing against the Chargers, I would have been like, I understand. I get it.
Talk that shit,
it's the Chargers, okay, cool.
Get it.
But the Bears? No, bro. No. That's what I'm saying. He flips it around. It's all fucked. Because you could have made the simple decision. Like we all said, against the Chargers, bro, I understand Hoyer starting. I get that. But against the Bears, bro, I don't understand it whatsoever, and that's the shit he's going to have to take heat for.
No. Especially once I told you, like, after seeing that shit, it's good for Hoyer's development. What fucking development? If you've been in the league for how long? What is he going to develop? What is he going to develop? Honestly, like real shit. That shit was the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
He's going to develop fucking arthritis after the game, and that's why he was fucking inactive this game.
Good for his development. Like, we ain't seen what he's done the last fucking 15 years in the league. Like he ain't never been a starter. Like he's been given the opportunity. I'm pretty sure every other quarterback in the league has been given, and it ain't his fault that he's not as talented as some other fucking quarterbacks. It is what it is. But to fucking sit there and say that this quarterback that's been in the league for this long it's good for his development. Okay, homie, like how much are the Raiders putting in your pocket to say that shit, dog? Because what the fuck? Like, that shit doesn't make any fucking sense.
And
what would be good for anybody's development would be Aiden O'Connell to be in there. That would be good for his development.
Hopefully that's what he meant. But how is that better for his development, bro? To not throw him out there on a weak-ass Bears team?
It would have been rookie against rookie. If he would have lost that game, I would not have felt any fucking bad way. It would have been rookie against rookie. The only thing that and you even said it, the only thing that I don't fucking understand is why Josh McDaniels don't simplify his fucking offense for a rookie that's going in there. Nah, he wants to call the shit the same way that he's going to call it for Garoppolo or for Hoyer and expect this fucking kid to go out there and learn that shit and execute it the way that someone that's been in his structure or whatever he's trying to implement for fucking years. Like fucking do the kid a favor and fucking simplify that shit. Throw some fucking checkdowns. Throw some fucking
this is the next thing. And this is the next thing about starting the kid. If the run game is going to get cracking the way it got cracking tonight, then I feel more confident starting the fucking rookie. At that point, because now the run game is cracking down. Now,
Yeah.
tonight just highlighted the fact that our offense, that our quarterback play is really the fucking problem. It just highlighted it because the run game was there. Yep. Finally, it was there. Yeah. And what did he do? He didn't take no advantages of that bitch whatsoever, bro. So I'm not saying that O'Connell's gonna go in there and light the fucking world on fire, but no. With a running game, I just want to see. I just want to see what he looked like. Set him up for failure. You don't even want him that was Zeke. See, look, and even if it was Ziegler's pick, even if it was, you got to put him in a better position as a fucking coach. And there's no way you can't tell me that wasn't part of him because he has all the skill sets that Josh McDaniels look for in a quarterback. This is his type of motherfucker. You know, and that's wild. Hoyer is a fucking brick. Why is he on the team? A veteran presence.
It's even fucked up to say that as much as I'm like saying, you know, Hoyer ain't the guy and everything like that. I honestly gotta say our best play of the season has come from fucking Hoyer. That long ass fucking bomb down the field. If you go back and look at that game and you look at what Josh Jacobs did after that deep throw, that is just a fucking sniff of what this offense could do if we could fucking stretch the field. It ain't even a taste. It ain't even a taste of it, fam. It's a sniff of it.
That's what's sad because look, and what Chili says, I kind of agree because it's like, you know what, and to some degree, our fan base did it too, Chili, because the coaching staff and part of the fan base deluded themselves with that one fucking pass and thought that was going to be Brian Hoyer for an entirety of 4 quarters. They deluded themselves. Once they saw that long pass, they used that shit as a justification to say that he should have started. Some of the fan base and the coaching staff did that. And realistically, that's all he fucking did when he got in there. And we didn't see shit like that in Chicago. Not one pass did he throw out like that.
I think every single one of us in the group chat said Hoyer can't do it for 4 quarters. Like, I think every single one of us agreed that he can't do it for 4 quarters. And I even called it. I think AOC is gonna go out there at some point in the game. Yep. I thought he was gonna go in there at halftime. I didn't think he was gonna go in there with fucking 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Like,
and that's what we're saying. Situations, bro. You're not putting him in a good situation.
Like, I mean, exactly. Not putting him in a good situation at all. Like, even the fact that he got us down there and he did what he did, it wasn't a fucking winning situation for the kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then for fucking McDaniels to, like, he doesn't take accountability for what he does. He just says, we gotta do better. No, dude, you gotta do better. Like, why can't you fucking see that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Touch on this, Haggard. We gonna touch on it again, man, because I love
it. I'm in this, bro.
You feel me? I'm gonna die on the fucking hill, Haggard. I'm gonna die on it. I don't care. I'm gonna 300 Spartan die on this fucking hill. The offensive line is not bad, bro. The offensive line, although they are not great, and no, by no means am I calling them great, they are not bad. They are not bad where it warrants Jimmy throwing these many fucking interceptions. It does not warrant Jimmy looking the way he fucking looks. It doesn't. I'm sorry. The offensive line play is not as bad to warrant Jimmy playing like this. Now, Josh Jacobs, different story. Now this week is the only week I can really say they got busy in the run game. But in the pass game, bro, throughout the entirety of the season, you can't tell me they play bad enough where Jimmy warrants this type of play, bro. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Dude, I've seen with I hate to fucking say it, with all 3 of our quarterbacks, when they've had a good 5, 6, 7 seconds to throw the ball. Like, I was even surprised, like, damn, like, they got some good ass protection.
Dictatorship.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and for to still see that kind of protection and to still see Garoppolo go out there and do his, oh my, what do we call him? Hospital balls? Like, this fool is trying to get people hurt with his little lobs and his floats, and He puts nothing behind his fucking pass. Like I said it. I think it was on the very first podcast I did with Chris. Like, this fool is gonna the way he throws the ball, he's gonna get someone hurt.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers, first game, concussion. Devontae Adams,
hurt shoulder.
How many times? Answer me this, Rundown. How many times have you seen Devontae Adams sit like this in his career?
Oh, never. Damn near never. He's always been a smooth motherfucker to avoid contact. Always.
Because he's always had a quarterback that could put it in stride with him. I've said it so many times. Our only yards after catch come from our fucking running backs.
Yeah.
We have no yards after catch. They keep throwing all of Garoppolo. I mean, I'm not gonna like knock Hoyers or whatever O'Connell did or anything like that. I'm talking strictly Garoppolo. Like, his passes are always low. How many times have you seen a pass from Garoppolo to Jacoby Myers where Jacoby Myers is sliding on the floor? There's no opportunity for yards after catch. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and this is the thing. Like we said, I'm a rehash. If we need a killer O-line, if we're gonna have and if we have mediocre quarterbacks, we can mediocre quarterbacks and O-line. True. And this is why we're saying with a better quarterback, we look better. Because the offensive line, with this type of quarterback play, you need a great offensive line. A tremendous one. But with better quarterback play, we be better. And this is the thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I think the offensive line is not that bad. And this is the one play that just tells the Raiders' season on offense in the totality. And I think you gonna remember this
one play. That's so sad.
I'm gonna give you this one play, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why this will justify my whole argument. Steelers game. The one fucking pass that Garoppolo had like 8 to 10 seconds back there in that motherfucker and threw that shit in the double coverage to Jacoby Myers exemplifies the totality of the Raiders season, bro. That's Jimmy.
Fact.
That's what it's been, bro. The entirety of the season. You can't, bro. There are times I watch. There are times you watch. He's back there. How much time does he get back there to pack that ball, bro? How much time does he get back there to sit back there and survey the field? Let's be real. And this is what I'm saying. Yes, I know saying the offensive line is shit is the sexy thing to do. And to a degree, they're not the greatest thing in the world. But, bro, with this amount of time this man has in the pocket, bro, at certain points, my God, bro. My God. You can't tell me if we had any other motherfucker that was competent would be able to do something. You know what I mean? Like, there's been multiple times this season, bro. You see back there and he just patting that motherfucker, looking around. Patting that motherfucker, looking around, bro.
You tap down.
He don't take no moves to the right, no moves to the left. He don't try to escape a little bit. He just boom until the sack comes, or he gotta throw that motherfucker away. Or
our quarterback room,
pass.
We don't have not one starting caliber quarterback in our quarterback room. We have a rookie and we have two quarterbacks that really haven't proved themselves unless they had a solid team around them. I don't even want to say that about Hoyer. Hoyer's kind of always been a backup, but even when Jimmy was in San Francisco, they had one of the best defenses in the league, and they had a fucking solid ass running game. You know what I'm saying? So he really didn't have to. The whole offense wasn't surrounded around him. Right now that the fact that McDaniels is really trying to make it seem like he's the guy and he could get it done. I think that shit's fucking really, really hurting us because we see that shit week after week. The box is being stacked because they're daring us to fucking throw that ball down the fucking field. They're daring us to fucking do that shit.
And this is what I was saying. We said this a little earlier, CT, and I know some people didn't like the popular opinion, but come on, bro. Let's be real with ourselves. If Aaron Rodgers was on this team right now, we would have how many losses? Let's be real. With
I'd
this,
say like
come,
2.
come on, bro.
I'd say
Let's
2.
be honest. I don't
And
even
now
think.
I didn't even want Rodgers, and I didn't even want Rodgers.
Yeah,
Now, honestly,
and
tell you that like
this is my point. Just think of the games the Raiders have played this season. Think of them all.
close.
With Aaron Rodgers on this team, bro, you might damn near fuck around and be 6-2, damn near. Damn near.
And how many points have we left on the field? Like I was just saying
Bro,
earlier, for whoever wasn't even
with
in
the
here
amount
earlier,
of, and that's what I'm saying, bro. And I
we've
know
left
Haggard. I
more
know what you're
points
saying.
on the
You,
field than we've put on the board. Like
I know
that's
what you're
fucking
saying,
tough.
Haggard. You talking about we want to destroy his confidence, bro. But I'm not gonna kid you, bro. I'm sorry. Jimmy has had more time in the pocket than I've seen in a minute. You
Hey,
feel
right
what I'm
now, I'm
saying?
not even worried about AOC's confidence. I honestly want him. And I don't mean that in the wrong type of way. Like I don't want him to go out there and be confident, but I want him to really just go out there and do his thing. You know, like
Right.
just give him a chance. Just give him a fucking chance already. You know, like what else do we need to see from either we're gonna get Garoppolo who can't stay on the field and he's gonna be in and out every other week, and or he's gonna keep throwing interceptions, or we get Brian Hoyer who don't even fucking take his eyes off of who he's gonna throw it to. Like there's no no wonder why the fucking defense knows what we're gonna do, because if you go back and watch that game against the Bears, almost every single goddamn fucking throw he did, he was not trying to move the defense with his eyes, not one fucking
Bro,
bit.
I said
He
that on my
he
live
he,
reaction. Damn.
he wasn't trying to move the like, okay, I'm gonna look over here, but I'm gonna throw it over here. Nope, he was just like hike Devontae Adams, Devontae Adams, Devontae Adams. Okay, I'm gonna throw it. Like, dude, like and this is what I'm saying about fucking Garoppolo. Like, dude, you guys are fucking professional quarterbacks. Like,
Bro.
what the fuck is
And
going
Chili,
on?
don't do that, bro. Chili, don't start, because you know why? Don't let them 2 games by car. Don't let that last game by car fool you now. Don't do it. We were Raider fans, bro. Don't let him looking good and throwing them deep passes fool you.
I'm a
We've
Carr
seen that shit
fan,
multiple
so
times, bro. How many
I don't.
times we lose to a fucking team we have no business losing to, or get embarrassed, and then he comes back and looks good again to only do
No, that's
what?
facts.
Stop it, bro. He does the same thing all the time, bro. It's the same shit. Different story.
And it's not even Carr. I honestly think it's the whole team. How many times have we in the past few years? How many times have we went up against a team that we're supposed to win and we fucking don't?
It's a
And
different uniform, bro.
I
It's the same
even
thing.
said that shit in the chat. Like, I really hope we don't fucking Raider ourselves and fucking lose this game against the Bears, because on paper we should fucking win. There's no reason why we shouldn't win. That
Well, we
was the
always do
first.
that.
That was the first time they won at home in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying?
look, because you in here, first of all, Chiefs fan, you in here, man. I appreciate the view from you. That's one. Number two, let's be real with ourselves, bro. Y'all
FAKC. Hey,
motherfuckers not making the bowl
honestly,
this year. Y'all not making the
FAKC.
bowl this year, bro. And let's be real with ourselves. You're not. Your fucking team, you may look good. You know, you may feel good about yourselves and be like, oh, we just lost to Denver. It don't matter.
Hey, the worst thing that happened to the KC was Taylor Swift. Congratulations. Y'all take that.
You're not making the bowl this year, my guy. There's at least 3 teams that can
Y'all
beat y'all
take her.
ass this year. I don't want to fucking hear that.
Y'all fucking take her ass.
You feel what I'm saying? There's at least 3 teams that's gonna beat y'all ass this year. How do we not move on after that? It's I don't know what the fuck they do. He be on the sideline. Yep.
You at this point, it's like we can be mad at Josh McDaniels for all we want, but honestly, I'm starting to fucking get mad at and it sucks to say, because Ziegler and McDaniels were like a fucking combo meal and shit, you know, but as a general manager, fucking Ziegler should really be like, yeah, you know what? We should really start thinking about maybe making a move at head coach and maybe like putting him at like offensive coordinator or something. You know what I'm saying? And then also to trickle down off of that, or you want to rise up from that, Mark Davis, for him to come out and be like, to, you know, oh, he's doing great and fucking smarten up and all that bullshit. Like, nah, fuck all that. Like, do you not fucking see what is happening with this team? You know, like, ever since McDaniels has become the head coach, the fan base has, I've never seen the fan base how it is right now. It's either you're a fucking Josh McDaniels fan, you're a Derek Carr fan, you hate Derek Carr, you want Josh McDaniels fired, like you want the team to tank. Like it's so fucking split right now. And
It's so sad, bro. It's so
from
sad. And
as long as I've been a fucking fan, bro, I've never seen it like this. I have never, and I honestly think, and I put this shit down. I honestly think Josh McDaniels is the worst thing to fucking happen to the Raiders since Jamarcus Russell.
Yep.
Put that shit down. And I'm saying that shit. Put that shit down.
That's bold. That's bold. I want a safety. I want a center. Yeah, I do. We do need another center. But yeah, definitely it's. I mean, you saying Aaron will run for his life. I mean, shit, no, he wouldn't. Aaron is not running. I mean, bro, Jimmy ain't even running. Jimmy don't really be running for his life like that.
No, they got time.
Yeah, and you want to talk about, and I know everybody, bro, the Jets' offensive line is bad. Their fucking offensive line is bad.
And look at
them.
Have
you seen the Giants' offensive line, bro? That's bad. That's a bad fucking offensive line. This is middle of the road. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not great, but it's middle of the road. And that Chiefs motherfucker that's in here, the Bengals can beat you, the Ravens can beat you, and the fucking Dolphins can beat you. Try again, motherfucker. There's 3 teams that can beat you. Stop.
Shit, run down.
Stop it, bro. Like, you really want to talk that shit, bro? Y'all are not that good this year. Y'all are cool, but there are 3 teams that can for real beat you, bro. The Bengals for real can beat you. The Ravens for sure can beat you. And the fucking Dolphins, we gonna see next week, ain't we, motherfucker? So we'll see. And you just lost to the Broncos. I don't want to hear that shit.
Real shit, though. Talk that shit.
The fucking Broncos. That's embarrassing. Shut the fuck up.
I hope the fucking Dolphins put that shit on the fucking Chiefs, especially like after that fucking loss.
Yeah, we lost to the Bears, but y'all lost to the Broncos, and we beat the Broncos. So what the fuck that say about y'all?
I think that's fucking worse.
Shut the fuck up. What they say about y'all, bro?
The Dolphins put 70 on the fucking Broncos. The Broncos beat you. What the fuck you think the fucking Dolphins about to do?
We'll see. We'll see next week already. Anyway, Dean Jacob.
Hey, so who we got next week, right now?
When you get much help and you're already that good, you better. No one gives a fuck about AFC champs winning another bowl. And KC should have lost the last one to Philly. Yep. As they do all the time, bro. But it's all right. We ain't gonna talk about how they get bailed out and shit. I mean, everybody love it. Everybody love it.
Who we got next week, right now?
Giants. We got Giants next week. And that's, they just traded Leonard Williams but I'm scared. I'm scared because they got a 3rd string fucking quarterback going in there, man. And they just traded Leonard Williams. They look weak. But we know what happens when we play a team that look weak. You know what I'm saying?
The games that I think that's the thing that gets to me most about like being a Raider fan is like we've gone up against teams that are like winless in the past, like teams we're supposed to win and we fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like I really don't know what to actually put it on, like what the actual focus is, like what's the number one problem of this team. I think there's a number of things that actually like bulge together and like group together as what the actual number one problem was. And I honestly think McDaniels is a big part of it. I think he needs to go. And if Mark to me as a fan, this is just me. To me as a fan, if Mark Davis don't come out and say some kind of shit, like some kind of statement, like, you know what, McDaniel, like, and he don't acknowledge the fact that McDaniels is doing bad, if he tries to give us some more of that fucking he's doing great shit, I think that right there is a slap in the face as a fucking fan. I don't think any other fan should fucking go and spend any kind of money on this fucking year's.
Peace, my guy. Appreciate you, Mr. Raider Nation. You have a good night, my boy. And we're gonna get back to it tomorrow. So definitely, pull up tomorrow if you're still up in here, man. But tomorrow we're gonna get back to it. We definitely gonna be talking a little bit more of that shit. So let's end it out like this, all right? Let's end it out like this. We're gonna say it like, how do you think the rest of the season is gonna shake out? Now, like I said last week, I'm not gonna be one of them fucking content creators, and hey, I'm not throwing any shade if you are, but I'm not gonna be one of those that say I'm not gonna do shit, I'm not gonna cover it, whatever. I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
watch the game
no.
because I know myself, and I'm gonna put that fucking clown makeup on and watch the fucking game regardless. So regardless of it, like I said, I'm gonna put my bright red nose on and my bright shoes and my clown makeup and still watch that fucking game every goddamn week. So I'm still gonna be tuned in, still gonna watch, but to be excited about the product, to be excited about what we're seeing, it's hard to say I'm going to be excited to sit there. Like I don't watch the games with the same enthusiasm. You
No,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Where I'm like, okay, bro, we have a chance to win this game. I was getting hyped today, but even in certain spots, I'm like, even when the defense gets the ball back, I'm like, fuck, now we're relying on this goddamn offense to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which they haven't showed us all season. So, what's your outlook on the rest of the season, man? What's everybody's outlook on the rest? How we look like? Is there any man at this point? Like I said, playoffs is behind me, but
Yeah, no, I ain't looking forward to
I'm
that.
not even thinking about that shit at this point. So what's how bad does it really get? You know, that's the question that we have to ask now. Like, the question is out the window of like the winning and all that other shit. Now the question is like, how bad does it get?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to speak to what you were talking about, like, if anybody's gonna sit there and say like I ain't watching, I ain't supporting or anything like that, like
Come on, bro.
those are one of those fans. Those are one of those fans where I always say like you regurgitate and throw up what you see online. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
Like
still gonna watch.
you ain't no fan, and that ain't no disrespect to anybody in the chat or anybody like that. But that's just my opinion. If you're gonna sit there and say like, yeah, I ain't gonna watch the team no more. I ain't gonna support the team no more. This and this, that and that. Or if you're a content creator and you're gonna say you don't want to make content no more. If anything, to be completely honest, like after this game, I was even telling myself, like, I honestly want to like grind more and make more content because I want to do more lives and stuff like this so I can engage with the nation and hear where they're at and hear exactly each fan's point of view, because like I said, it's so split right now, so to hear everybody's point of view and to be able to engage with people and I don't want to say give them some type of like therapy session, but give them some place where they could come and vent
Look,
and be like,
I mean,
and like
that's what it
let
is.
let their frustrations out. Like to me, honestly, it makes me want to make more content, dude. Like I
Yeah,
want to be there.
and
I
bro,
want to be there for the fan
I
base
fully
and the
share that.
nation.
I
You know what
fully
I'm
share
saying?
that, bro. You know, I watched every game before I made the YouTube, and we were 2 and fucking 15 or
Yeah,
whatever. 1-2 games. So of course I'm still gonna watch.
yeah,
But
yeah,
now the added element of making this content, no lie, and I'm not, I'm never for people who are, subscribers to me, and even people who are new, right? I always say I ain't never gonna fake. It is what it is, bro. I'm
yeah.
gonna
We
keep it
keep it
real and I'm gonna
100,
take it
bro.
real.
We keep it
I
100.
didn't even want to go live tonight. I told my girl, I was like, bro, I don't even feel like doing this shit. Not even gonna lie. I like
I don't even think we were planning on being on here this long, but
no,
shit,
hell no. I didn't
we've
even.
been
And
on
if
here
I
for
did,
shit.
if I went live, I was like, I'm gonna do some quick shit because like the shit took it all out of me. But like you said, bro, getting on here, talking with y'all, really like breaking down some of my perspective and hearing their perspective, it gives me the energy. Like I want to be able to give motherfuckers something to vent to, come over here, talk about what we can do, and who knows where the words can get to. Because I say what you want, bro, but players know who's talking about it.
Yeah,
People and I've heard it from not only like some players. I've heard it from people with blue checks and people who do this shit that we do. Like players understand and pay attention to who's talking about them. Even the front office do. So even if we can do this and the words somehow get to them, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe the words get to them because what we saying on here ain't bullshit. We don't say bullshit.
even a
And that's
sliver of what we say is
yeah, you know
bullshit.
what I mean? Like, even if something we say over here can get back to them motherfuckers in some way, some capacity, bro, we gotta try. We gotta do something.
It's facts. And honestly, even if we don't get to them, I mean, because in all reality, like I what I don't do what I do, it's for any kind of like clicks or thumbs up or subscribers or anything like that. If you enjoy my content, if you enjoy the people I rock with content, like I really hope you subscribe and hit that thumbs up and hit that bell and everything like that. But at the end of the day, that ain't gonna stop me from, putting out these videos and doing what I'm doing and all that stuff. I'm still gonna continue to put my opinion out there and continue to try and to engage with the nation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we all say, all the time, like that's what it's all about. Like trying to build this community that we're building with these real fans. You know what I'm saying? Like these people that actually see the game for what it is, and can express their views and come on here and engage with us. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, win, lose, or tie, like I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm pretty sure everybody that I rock with are going to keep making this content for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So continue to rock
Exactly.
with us and continue to tune in and everything like that, because honestly, like I said, like the more we get into this dark space, it makes me want to be there even more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
Like
that's
real
where
shit.
I'm at right now. Cause I mean, you telling me, I can do this right here, and you give me the ability to maybe, make some ends off this, make some bread off this. Of course I'm
Yeah,
gonna grind and do what the fuck I want to do. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Especially talking about what I love. It's like, and like I said to the chat, man, like, like I said, I don't know what you got going on, but I'm here for the chat for however long they need. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, we here until people in the comments is ready to get up off this motherfucker. That's how
yeah.
long I'm gonna be on here. Like, it's almost two in
Motherfuckers
the
start
morning for
saying
me
you're
right
not
now.
doing shit.
Yeah, yeah, you feel me? It's almost 2 in the morning right here for me right now. But I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? Once everybody in the chat ready to go, we're ready to. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Like I said, we get off this motherfucker. But as for right
Hell
now,
yeah, man.
I'm going. We here. We talking about what it is because, and I don't know why, but just this loss right here just felt like it was just the end. Like it's just
Yeah.
something about this loss. Like it's and last week hurt, but last week had me more pissed. Right, I was more pissed than anything. But this loss right here, maybe because it was prime time, maybe because this was a good team, but and we actually had a chance, but
Yeah.
it's this type of game that's just gut where it hurts you. It hurts my stomach because it's like fuck, bro. Like this type of game shows how good this team can be. You know what
Can
I
be.
mean? Like we can actually be a good fucking team, and it hurts because this right here just showed like it's time to really burn it down and really
Yeah.
build.
It's confusing to see how we can shit the bed last week against the Bears and get blown out against a fucking 1-5, 2-5 team or whatever, and then come in here and face a 5-2 team and actually have a chance to win the game, and everybody know it's because of quarterback execution. Like the just knowing that is what gives me hope in this team, and either way, even if I didn't have hope in it, I'm still gonna watch. I'm still gonna always want us to win, but still, like, just to know that we're playing such a good team and we were right there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, to see how we shit the bed last week, it's almost like we're
Bro,
watching two different teams.
it's
And
like
it's like,
we're
where's
rooting
where's
together,
the
bro.
continuity? Like, where's the continuation from last week or the week before or that 2-game win streak that we had? Like, where the fuck is that at? Why do I always see a different team every time I fucking watch this team?
Now, the
You
only
know?
thing that I'll say this, and I'll say this statement, and you might not like this, and certain people might not like this, but this is a type of game too where Josh McDaniels he could try to use this as a justifying reason on why he needs to be able to pick a quarterback. This is another reason he may have that, but I just think under his leadership, it's been too many embarrassing losses, too many gut wrenching losses where it
What is
sickens me.
what is he shown as a head coach? Honestly,
Right.
what
You
is he
know,
shown as a head coach?
he ain't shown much. He ain't giving nobody any type of confidence in him whatsoever. So from that standpoint, it's like, how can we keep you? How?
I mean, what did he do in Denver? He went there, he got rid of
Turn that bitch out.
really, really good fucking players that had fucking really good seasons the year before he fucking went there, and he got rid of them.
Bro,
And that fucking team, that team turned into a fucking shit show. And what is happening right now? I even fucking told you. I mentioned it. I think we might even said it earlier in the fucking show. they let that fool go before the 13th week of the second season that he was with the fucking Broncos.
It might be a
Where are we
repeat.
at right now? Where are we at right now?
It might be a repeat. And
You know,
I want to touch on this real quick because Chili said something. He said, what he say? If the Raiders win a Super Bowl in my lifetime, I shave my head. Look here, bro. Raiders win a Super Bowl, I'm getting on this motherfucker and I'm shedding tears. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. I don't care.
Raiders win a Super Bowl, I'll go fucking live for 24 hours straight.
Bro, I'm gonna go live for 24 hours and I'm crying, bro.
I will walk around with a GoPro for fucking 24 hours in the life of De Niro.
And this is the thing. People will look at us and be like, why he crying? Why are you shedding tears? Because it means so much more, bro. We've been shitty for so long. And not only just shitty, embarrassingly shitty for so long. And we rep this team so hard more than any motherfucker in can rep their team. Maybe you could say maybe certain other fan bases, but
we don't
fan base right here, bro. We rep these motherfuckers to death.
We live it. It's a lifestyle being a Raider
fan. Bro, I will shed I will shed tears, bro.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't like that. Yes. I feel like I played in that motherfucker, bro. If we win a bowl, bro, everybody here, everybody that's a fan, that's a diehard fan, is gonna feel like they played in that motherfucker.
Oh,
we are, bro. What?
We all got a ring that night. We all got a ring.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, and this is why I never condoned any of the, we're in Vegas, I hate that other people can come and sell our shit out. Because if we're winning, bro, we're fucking taking the NFL over. Facts. The NFL, if we're winning, the NFL is all black. The NFL is black and silver. That's all. That's real. There ain't the NFL ain't got a shield logo for not a motherfucking thing. Think about that shit. The NFL ain't got no shield logo for nothing. We like that.
If we're winning games, we don't. I honestly, even because I made a video last year, like before my channel even got where it is now, you know, like saying how we lost home field advantage because it being Vegas and like tourists and it being a tourist attraction, like, you know, it like considering it going to a game in Oakland, you know, like ain't no Giants fan gonna fucking fly to fucking Oakland, you know what I'm saying? You know, but to someone who hasn't been to Vegas and can make a weekend out of it or a week out of it and a family thing and all that stuff, and to be able to walk out of the stadium with your beer and just go onto the strip, like it's a different kind of experience, you know, especially for someone who hasn't been there. So it's really, really hard to hold that home field advantage, but you're absolutely fucking right. If we get that winning culture back and we start winning games, I don't think we got to worry about that. Because
I've started to change my process, and I understand, Haggard. I see you saying fuck Vegas, but I changed my process to say this. Yeah, we can make the argument that Vegas allows tourists from other fan bases to come in, but think about how many fucking Raider fans there are worldwide that wouldn't have went to Oakland either. You feel what I'm saying? Think about that, bro. There's so many fucking Raider fans in every state that wouldn't have went to Oakland. There are fucking mad Raider fans that would go to Vegas. A hell of Raider fans that would go to Vegas. If we were winning, you know, good and goddamn well we, bro. Remember that fucking game we played against the Chargers to go into the playoffs?
Yep, the timeout.
Atmosphere was wild, bro.
The timeout. That's what I call it. The timeout.
Like, and that's the shit that I love. That's the shit that we got to get back to, bro. And yes,
bro, that shit was all black.
In the chat, bro. I missed bro. I went there from when I was 5 to fucking 18.
Dude.
Bro, I was going to or whatever the guy was going to the Coliseum. 5 to 18, I'm going to the Coliseum, bro. But it's like, man, I mean, I've been inside the Raiders' new stadium, man. It's fire. It's fire.
Yeah, I've been on the outside.
Good, bro, if we're good, we do what we got to do.
Yeah. Nah, but real shit though. If we start winning games, I mean, that's it's almost like a duh, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously we're gonna be fucking selling out more. So the fact that we're not in that winning culture right now is just like, what else do you expect? You know, especially with other people and with other teams that we haven't played in years that haven't been to this stadium, and like I said, it's more of a tourist attraction than a football game, you
Yeah,
know. So it's an experience that you can't really experience anywhere else at any other stadium. You know, to be able to
yeah.
buy your beer inside the stadium and then be able to just walk out with that shit and just go do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that nowhere else.
And
So
yeah,
people are
Oakland
gonna
had
pay
this shit
extra
about
for
it,
it.
bro. I mean, back
People
in
are
the
gonna pay
day
extra
when
for that shit.
motherfuckers used to go to an Oakland game and the Warriors was playing right next door type shit. Like, that's what I was used to doing. You know what I mean? But it's different now. It's different.
Yeah,
You have to go into more modern shit, man.
yeah, that's
You have
way
to,
different.
and
It's
that's
way
and
different.
that's what we got to get into. We trying to get into that new era. We trying to become that new era. And think about it, bro. If the Raiders are winning, hella Raider fans are going to Vegas, and not only that, we become one of the most profitable teams in the NFL as well.
Yep.
Once the Raiders start winning, merchandise. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit, not
Uh,
only that, but I mean, fuck, if I knew we were competitive and like I don't even care if it was early in the season, just if I felt the team was in a competitive state, fuck yeah, I'd spend, whatever I
spend
had to
ticket
spend.
money.
Yeah,
Our
I'd
orange
spend my I
jerseys,
spend
doing
my
all
money
that
on that
shit.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you
Bro,
got to
ain't no
think when you go to a
problem.
game, yeah, when you go to a game, it's not just a ticket. I mean, depending on where you're coming from, I'm a few hours from Vegas. Even if I was to go to a game, I'd still want to get a hotel. I'd want to stay out there for the weekend, Friday,
Come on,
Saturday,
bro.
Sunday. Like, so you're not just thinking about tickets, you're thinking about tickets, hotel, food,
Everything.
everything. I mean, after that, you're looking like a
We
couple
would be the
grand.
most profitable shit, right? And then think about it like this: we start winning, we already wear these colors, and it's taboo. We wear this shit, and we're not good. Imagine the bandwagon motherfuckers and everybody that when we start winning, just gonna want to be
Facts.
wearing black and shit all the time now.
Facts.
Stop, bro. This is what, and we wear this shit because it's life right now. This is what we do. Other
Yep.
fan bases do all this other shit, cool. But I always look at myself in some capacity. Every day I got black on, and I
Yep.
always wonder. I'm like, there's a reason why black is my favorite color, bro.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Everybody's like, why is that your favorite color? There's a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's life.
Even if I don't have something Raiders on, like this right here, I don't know if you can see it. So this is one of my logos right here.
Oh, that's hard.
This
Yeah,
are
that's
this
hard.
are this are 3 championship trophies right here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's a 2, a P, and a C. For a 2-point conversion because that's what my clothing
Yep.
brand is. But I took the inspiration from I mean that those are our trophies right there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. That's
like
fire. I've
like
been looking at that
it's
shit the whole time too.
something's always like how you said it's either black or black and
I
white,
got
black and
black and I
silver.
got some silver
Yeah,
on, maybe a little bit, maybe
yeah.
a little
Something's
white.
always related to it.
But
Always related.
there's some black always in
Yep.
whatever. You feel what I'm saying? It's rare that I
Always.
don't have no black on. But that's where we're at. And I keep telling people that once the Raiders win, bro,
Yeah. So
it's a takeover. Once we
yeah.
win,
So
it's a takeover.
like how you said, just imagine like tourists would flood there and buy Raiders shit just because they're there. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Like
you have, and not only that, it's like it's different because you see other fan bases, they win the bowl, right? And even to a degree, even that Chiefs motherfucker that was in here, they win the bowl, cool. But you don't see no motherfuckers in Chiefs shit all over the place, do you? Even though they're good and they win the bowl, but you see pictures of motherfuckers like Tupac, Biggie, and what?
Raiders
What
worldwide,
gear do
dude.
they have
Everybody is
on, bro?
Raiders.
Because we're like that. That's why, bro. And when we win, it's gonna be multiplied.
It's
Multiplied.
because like I said, being a Raider fan is more of like a lifestyle. Look at NWA and everything. Like
Yeah.
they always rocking Raider shit, LA Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Like they turned that shit into a lifestyle, into a culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not only that, but look at the Raiders back in the day. They had that badass fucking, you know what I'm saying? If we couldn't win, we're gonna just fucking hurt you. Oh wow, it is what it is. The NFL was different back then. So they were known as those badass motherfuckers. A lot of people fucking knew that when they played the Raiders, like it was gonna be a tough ass game, and in the 80s, we were some badass motherfuckers. So like that's where that whole culture and that lifestyle and all that shit grew from, like we have games in London and you see fucking Raider apparel everywhere.
Oh, come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly don't want to like be like, oh yeah, that's just because they have a game there. No, I honestly believe because that even if they don't really know exactly what it is, like deep down, like who the players are or who this is or who that is or whatever. I mean, them being over there and them still rocking Raider shit. Hey, fuck it, you're a Raider fan to me, homie. Like, rock that shit.
And
You
Mike
know,
and Mike
so
make a good point, bro. Mike make a good point. Other teams do travel well, but Raider fans don't really got to travel because we fucking there already.
yep,
We're already fucking
yep.
there.
We're
So
everywhere.
we're just
We're
undercover
everywhere.
because we
It's
suck.
fucking worldwide. You
Yeah,
know,
you feel what I'm saying? Like we're already
one
there, bro. Some of us are just undercover and shit because we're trash.
one of our homies is from Australia. Shout out to AR. You know what
You
I'm
feel me?
saying?
Come on,
Like
bro.
how do you become a Raider fan in Australia?
We're there,
Like,
bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just you gotta realize the team, whether it's the colors, whether it's the logo, whether it's the culture, whether it's the just win baby, whether it's the commitment to excellence. There's something about the Raiders culture and the Raider Nation that's gonna draw you in, even if you ain't a fan. Like the fact that other teams try to say that they're a nation, that just shows the low key hate that you have on the Raiders
And
because
even
there's
in the
only one
content
nation.
game, bro. Even in the
Only one
content
nation.
game.
Yeah, yeah. Oh fuck
You
yeah.
see
We in the
us like
fucking
we click up immediately. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like that's what Raider motherfuckers do. So
yep.
we click up. That's what we on. And then these like all y'all, even people in the chat, bro. I ain't never met none of y'all, but I feel like y'all fans. Some
Yeah.
motherfuckers been here from the beginning, right?
Yep.
Since I've been making shit from the beginning. So it's like I feel connected either way.
Yep. It's dope to see, honestly. And like we both said, that's what it's all about. So when I start to see that name pop up after show after show after live, and you start to recognize it, like, oh shit, like that's what's up, like shout out to you, like salute, I appreciate, even if it's a minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, a like, a share, whatever it is, man. Like I appreciate everybody in the nation that tunes into this, everybody in the chat,
Yeah.
everybody that subscribes to me, to run down to everybody that we're affiliated with. We got a really tight knit, real circle of like real motherfuckers that know what they're talking about, and the fact that all of us have different point of views, like we help each other see the team in ways that, at least for me, I might not have seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that I rock with, and to be able to do this and to be able to like to just share the time with you guys and hear what you guys have to say, man. I fucking appreciate you guys just for spending your guys' time with us after the game and sharing your guys' thoughts and everything. Like that's really what this is all about right here.
That's dope, Haggard. That's dope from the East Bay. I would have supported any team there. I locked into this Raider shit now. Yeah, I mean, once you in, bro, you in. That's
Real
that's
shit.
the crazy part. Once you in, bro.
Yeah.
You can't fuck around and leave now. It's like the mafia, motherfucker. You can't leave.
Yeah.
This shit till death. That's where we at. And oh well, bro. That's just where it is. I gotta get the tattoo. I gotta get a tat. Hey, I'm gonna grab my little piece real quick. Just you can hold it down real quick. I'm gonna be like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Facts. Well, just talking about that, people that might not have been Raider fans and everything like that. When I first met my girlfriend, she was a Charger fan, and I shut that shit down real quick. So she stays in fucking black and silver now, and we had to make sure that that's just, and like Rundown said, once you're in, you're in. It's a lifestyle. It's a family and everything. So you really gotta be able to take the criticism and the hate, because people talk that shit all the time. Raiders suck, this and this, that and that, and only a real Raider fan is gonna be like, yeah, we do. But I mean, it is what it is. We ain't been in the Super Bowl since 2000, and last time was like Rich Gannon, Tim Brown, Tyrone Wheatley, got fucked over by John Gruden and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If shout out to everybody in the chat if you guys were old enough to experience that or remember where you guys were, when that Super Bowl happened. I still remember exactly where I was. Some people, like I said, might not be old enough for it, but like it's been a long time since we've had a real winning culture, so I really can't wait for the right head coach and the right regime and the right everything. I really hope Mark Davis really fucking does something soon because right now it's we can only put so much blame on Josh McDaniels, and now it's kind of it's kind of leading up to the higher up. The higher up kind of see what's going on, and not even kind of see, they have to see what's going on. They have to see the losses, they have to see, it's not only content creators, it's professional people that are saying the same thing that we're saying. ESPN, Pat McCaffrey, like, I mean, go on any YouTube Josh McDaniels, and you'll see 9 out of 10 people that are talking about him are talking about firing his ass. Because he's not a competent head coach. He may
Oh, hey, I fucked around. Hey, I fucked around and took you off by accident. Hey, that's on me, bro. I was pressing buttons and shit. You was on the roll too.
Damn, dog, I was spitting some shit right now. Are you serious?
I came back and started pressing shit and I fucked around. And you was spinning though. You was definitely
damn. Dog, I was spitting straight facts right now. Fuck.
I was trying to click it to be like, all right, yeah, I'm about to click a comment because this motherfucker spitting too.
I'm sitting here going, I was going off, dog.
hey, no, but you talking all the right shit, bro.
Hey, well, I still remember everything I was saying. Anyway, I was just saying, like how Rundown was saying, like, being a Raider fan it's a lifestyle. You got to be able to take that fucking Raiders suck, this and this, that and that, all that blah blah bullshit. Last time we were in the Super Bowl was fucking the 2000s. Like, I still remember where I was for it. Drop it down in the comments if you guys still remember where you guys were for it. And it's just like we haven't had a winning culture, we haven't been a winning team for a really long time. So for us to be where we're at right now, and for a lot of us to be saying the same thing, not even content creators, but like legit, like solidified, motherfuckers, like ESPN, Pat McCaffrey, like Google Josh McDaniels, 9 out of 10 whatever comes up on YouTube is going to be fire Josh McDaniels. And that's not even from us, just, I don't want to call it small, but compared to some other content creators out there, especially myself, I am a small, content creator, but I still been talking the same shit since fucking last year. Like, Josh McDaniels is not the guy. Once we got Jimmy Garoppolo is not the guy. So to be a Raider fan, you really got to be able to take the good with the bad, more of the bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lifestyle. Like we said, NWA put that shit on the map. That shit's worldwide. That's why you see fucking, I don't know who it was in the chat that said it, but Raiders fans don't have to travel as much as other fans because we're already there. We're worldwide with that shit.
Yeah. And and the sad thing about shit is, like, me and Chili, that's why me and Chili, I rock with Chili a different way, because pause. But rock with him a different way because me and him share the same sentiments, right? We talk about not being able to see, not being able to remember the times of the good shit in the early 2000s because we was young. Yeah. You know what I mean? We young. Like, we maybe not paying attention to it like we are now. You know what I mean? We locked in, but we not locked in. You know what I mean? Like, we not paying attention to the ins, the outs, like, oh shit, and not understanding, like, we have a really good team right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like I do now, of course, now where now you can understand what a good team looks like. You know what I mean? Or what a foundation looks like when it's getting built. We ain't seen that. Us younger fans ain't seen no foundation get built. We ain't seen us do shit like that or don't remember. So for us, it's like, all we know is this dysfunction. You know what I mean? All we know is fucking dysfunction. And I'll say this, for some of my younger people, right? And this is even for some of the older people. I continue to say, us at this point right now in 2023, bro, we don't, as much as we love and appreciate the old Raider way, it's hard to really sit down and say like, oh, we got to get back to all that and all, because people of the younger generation don't fully know what the fuck that means. You know what I mean? We don't fully know what Raider Way means, because Raider Way to us for the last 20 plus has been getting our ass whooped and embarrassed. So whenever we find time and whenever we find, like, now we have to start getting the new modern motherfuckers involved now. You know what I mean? Like, we're chasing the old shit. We trying to chase the old Raider Way when the Raider Way ain't been the Raider Way for 20 plus years. It ain't. You know what I mean? And we're talking about even before Al died. Because before Al died, he wasn't doing the shit he was supposed to do either. You feel what I'm saying? Towards the later parts of his life, he wasn't doing the shit he was supposed to do either. So all we know right now is dysfunction and no stability. So until we find that shit, we can't even talk about the old Raider Way, because now that shit makes it seem like that shit was like 30 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it feels fucking 30 years ago that we've been able to sit there and really establish some type of Raider identity. And it's still, and you hire, and it all comes back to this shit, right? You hire Josh McDaniels to change that. You hire Josh McDaniels to fucking come in here and finally find that stability, and it ain't happening, man. So, I mean, we coming up on 3 hours, man. What's your final takes, your final, thoughts on what we saw, what we can see going forward, and just the state?
Hey, man, first and foremost, shout out to you, Rundown, man. This was a good show, man. I enjoyed myself. So thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Even coming off a loss, like just being able to, do this, you know what I'm saying, makes it feel a little bit better, so shout out to you for that and having me. And right now I think like you said, I think more important from like a culture change, I think we need to find our identity, like what this team is, like who we are, and we've seen our defense, show who they are and come through for us really, when they could and when given the opportunity. I mean, there's only so much we can ask for them, like let's just be honest, they can't do everything, in that first quarter or that first half. Like the offense was horrible, defense was out there. Yeah, I think it was the first quarter, the very first drive the Lions had, they took almost half the quarter off. So for our offense to not be able to like give our defense a little bit of break, but our defense still go out there and keep us in it, like shout out to the defense, like real shit. They didn't play their best game today, but they still like held us in there, and honestly, I think we need to find our identity, and um we need a culture change. We really need to change who we are, and really figure out where this team's gonna go, because McDaniels ain't it, Garoppolo ain't it, Hoyer ain't it. We ain't seen O'Connell. I think if we were to do a complete real rebuild, the only one that would be completely safe, in my opinion, would be Max. I can't even really sit here and say that Adams would want to stay. I know he's locked in his contract, but I think this is exactly what he didn't want when he fucking left Green Bay. Like everything, everything's so unsure and uncertain. Garoppolo being in there 2 weeks, being out a week and a half, 2 weeks, going back in for 2 weeks, being out for 2 weeks. Like there ain't no fucking chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be too surprised that he got one catch for 11 yards. Especially after we see that play from Garoppolo, like he looks scared out there. We talked about Derek Carr fucking having happy feet, like that fool's tap dancing back there. So I think I really hope we start O'Connell for the rest of the season. I would love to see it. I know it's not going to happen, but we need a change. We need some type of change, and it needs to be a big change. It needs to be a big change. It can't be a little.
I'll say this, to start my final thoughts off, and I want to read this to you, CT. This is from the great Tim Brown. This is from Tim Brown on his Twitter. I can't remember the last time I intentionally didn't watch the end of a Raiders game. Tonight was too tough to watch. Not because I'm embarrassed, but I feel the pain. This is not a situation that can be talked out of you. You got to play your way out. That's from Tim Brown. That's from Tim Brown, and that pretty much exemplifies how we feel, bro. Like tonight was painful. Like tonight was painful because, and last week was more just pissed, right? It's just pissed, and even throughout all the other shits. But tonight was so painful, like, and I say it's so painful because you can see it. Like we're competitive,
for the team
bro.
to be that for who they are right now in the season, and for us to be right now where we're at in the season, and like how you said, for us to be that close, and then see that pick in the end zone, and like I said, I feel like we left more points on the field than on the scoreboard, you know. And it's like we can't expect to be a winning team and do that, especially against teams like that. You know, like
exactly, and a team you get 3 turnovers against, you know. So
yeah,
my final thoughts, you know what I'm saying? What's the rundown of it? What's the rundown of the game? The rundown is once again the offense lets us down. Lets us down as a fan base, and lets the coaching staff down, let the team down. Defense did all they could, bro. I mean, 3 turnovers. We asked them to cause turnovers, and that's what they did. We asked them to get pressure on Jared Goff. That's what they did. You know, and even took a pick 6 back that brought you back in the game. You know, so
kept you in it, gave you a chance.
Kept you in it for real. I mean, defense did all they could. Patrick Graham did all they could. Is he perfect? Is the defense perfect? By all means, no, it's not. But they're playing and exceeding expectations that all of us thought they would be in at this point in the season right now. So, I mean, it's so much that Patrick Graham has to get credit for. If it isn't for him, the Raiders aren't competitive as they are. You know, so the rundown of it is that the offense let us down again. Josh Jacobs, we saw glimpses, but you know, without better quarterback play, what more can we expect from this team? So until the quarterback play gets better, which I mean is going to be a far cry because we hoping on a rookie, we hoping on a lot of shit, but you know that's going to be the basis of it, and it's going to get sad to say, bro. It's going to get more ugly than it's going to be. Pretty.
We got some tough games ahead of us.
Yeah, it's going to get ugly before it gets pretty. You know, and that's the sad reality of it. And I thank everybody for coming in here, rocking with us for as long as y'all have. If you ain't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to my man CT De Niro right here, man. You know, we always got the fire takes. A show gonna be thought of probably, you know, tomorrow. Like I said, I ain't got shit, so I might fuck around, do another one. You know, if you free tomorrow, pull up again.
Holla at me, bro. You already know I got you.
Let's do it. You know, but we definitely got more shit to talk. Until then, everybody, you know, we're gonna fuck around and stew on it for the night, you know, and then tomorrow we're gonna get back to talking about it after a day of evaluation. But go ahead, you know, if you want to shout out your channel, whatever you got going on for future, you know, go ahead and do that before we get up out of here.
Yep. Once again, Rundown, thank you for having me on your channel, man. This was great. You know, even though it was a loss, like this was good, you know, just to do this and everything. And like he said, this is CT De Niro, Real Men Are Raiders. That's on Instagram and YouTube. You know, thank you guys, everybody, for in the chat. For those that I know, for those that I don't know, you know, if you guys like what I had to say, like my content, like our content, hit that subscribe, hit that like, share the video. You know, go and subscribe to us on social media if you guys want to, you know, leave comments or anything like that, or hit us up directly, you know, anything like that. So Real Men Are Raiders, CT De Niro, Rundown. Thank you again, man. Appreciate it. This was a good one.
This shit was fire, man. Everybody that's here, make sure you pull up tomorrow because we're gonna have some more shit to talk tomorrow, more shit to get into tomorrow. You know, might even do it a little early. So whatever the case, man, we're gonna get to it. But you know, make sure you subscribe at the Raider Rundown. You know, get to at the Raider Rundown too. It's my Instagram. If you want to hit me up directly from there, you know, make sure everybody tapping in, tap the like, tap the subscribe button. You know the deal. And y'all know what it is, man. Regardless of it, from the clouds to the ground. We always keep it authentic on the Raider Rundown.
Raider Nation.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and it's still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?